a girl one. I kind of want to get that.
Right?
Send
It's
it.
so cute.
Okay, hold on. I think you're assuming something about me here.
It's just it
Hold
looks.
on a moment there. I think you're really assuming something about me here. You want to talk about it, Daria?
I get the sound. I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel
It's
like
the same thing.
this feels like a joke.
Nope. These like actively get sold out.
Well, yeah, it's just like I feel like I don't know what it is. I feel like if I saw someone like wearing this, I would think they were a jerk. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I would just be like, I don't know if I'd like that person, just immediately.
I don't know if it's that bad. Some of them are
Good.
bad.
Some of these designs are pretty cute.
Some of them would just make me think someone really needs to touch grass.
Well, I mean,
Like,
if
you know,
you see them, then they're probably
Right.
They're
outside.
touching grass.
It's like the pleasure hoodie. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around the city with a fucking bunny girl on my shirt.
I can
I would do
respect
that.
the no shame, like the idea, like just the feeling of just like I don't care what anyone thinks. I respect that so much.
The thing
There's
is,
rugs. Why is there rugs?
Rugs.
Why is there-
kind of funny.
Why is it sold out?
Wait, are the rugs cute though? That's all that matters.
It's probably
This is-
because they want to step on them. But also, like double, it's not that they are courageous. It's that they lack the mental capacity for shame.
No,
I
that's
want to be
not
like
it.
that.
This
I wish
is
that
the
was
rug.
me. Chloe.
This is the rug.
That's so
Rug.
strange. I would
It is.
if I had money, I would love to just like get a bunch of people together and be like, all right, I want to make this the most cursed room you can ever think of. I need you
Oh.
to find me the weirdest like appliances.
That's so
That would be
easy.
That would be so.
That's
funny.
so easy.
Also, I just want to point out that your sad girl rug was designed in Canada. Your welcome world.
It's like I want to make a room to where when someone walks into it, they will collapse from cringe.
Yes.
That sounds like a challenge. Wait.
Like, it's just like it radiates out of it as soon as you step in. It's like a cognito hazard.
The best would be like imagine like you're completely normal in your house, like whether you live with your parents growing up, they don't know. You go in an apartment or something, and you just absolutely cover every single wall with animation, body girl pillows for like cushion couch, that sort of stuff. And it's like your mom and dad just come to visit, not expecting anything. They walk in, immediately close the door, go back out. A few minutes afterwards, you receive a text. I no longer have a child. Goodbye.
You disowning speedrun?
I'm pretty good there. But since you asked, Daria, it is a nice sweater. I do not have like the body shape or way to carry myself to pull it off successfully. But it's okay looking.
Okay.
It's like if I look at the man model, that thing would go down to my knees.
Yeah,
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
you're
And I am
5'4". We've been over this.
Sorry, I forget.
162.5 centimeters, Daria.
Yeah, I'm 160. 2.5 is basically a cent. Oh, it's a centimeter. Wait.
It's
No,
about an inch. It's pretty much exactly an inch.
Yeah, it's an inch. Yeah, I'm 5'3" and I'm 160, so you're 5'4".
No, I'm 5'3", 3'1", 3'6", 5".
Okay, well,
It's
I'm
5'3".
160.
It rounds down.
Okay.
So I'm a short lad.
You're a short king.
Thank you, Yash.
Oh, this is adorable.
Anyway, fucking anime. Okay, D&D. Who wants to do the recap? I'm done with this. I don't.
Mhm.
Fucking anime.
Dang it.
I
That killed
hate
me.
it.
Just the way you said it with such disdain.
I hate that it's good. Listen, okay, I have very conflicted feelings about anime. Let's just move on. Who's doing the recap?
I can do it.
Go nuts. Go crazy.
But I think I volunteered for this. So we were fresh off the heels of our hot victory after getting across the river. We were just heading to Rylodon, I think, so we were just going in our cart. We started getting attacked by a bunch of wolves. I think Andrei casted Shatter or something, killed some of them, and then the rest of them ran away. We then spent like an hour or so talking about various things. I think we talked a little bit about where our magic and stuff comes from. We talked a little bit about the Hollywood Empire and Bithumway. We talked a little bit about like the education system in Bithumway. After that, we heard like a thumping sound, and then Mavis casted some spell, and we got like a little fox friend to go check it out, and then she saw that it was what were they?
Ogres.
Ogres? Yeah. So we saw that they were ogres, and then we spent like the next like 30 minutes deliberating on what we were gonna do. Sorry. And then after that, we saw a flaming arrow go into the sky. We interpreted that as a flare, so we decided to just finally just go. I think Rayla shot her banishing arrow, so like the ogres like kind of popped out of existence for a little while. And then when we got to the site of where the arrow was shot, we saw it was like 2 people, something like that, fighting.
Are you sure about that?
Was it 3? I don't remember.
2 were on the field. 1 was in like the rafters meditating or sleeping, something like that. Trance.
Yeah,
He was in trance sleep.
I remember that. And then it was like some lady as well who like had like a sword or something. So Rayla, we were like up really high up on some like mountains or something. Rayla stayed up there. The other 2, I think, Mavis turned into like an eagle or something. Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mavis turned into a freaking eagle, and then Andrei ran onto her back, and then they swept into battle, which was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And then I think after a little while, we were able to get the health of the worm monster thing pretty low, so then that lady was able to get her final hit on it. And then I think that's where we left off. Other notes, Andrei clearly knows who this person is, but they don't know who we are.
Any noteworthy detail about things that happened?
I don't know. Anyone want to contribute?
Like the possession type thing.
Glowing pendants that Andrei and this woman share.
You don't know that, I think. I don't remember.
Well, we shouldn't know. We shouldn't be able to see it right now.
We
right?
know her
Yeah, you
about
know
her
hers
glowing
glows,
pendant.
but I don't know if mine's glowing enough to get through the bag, which would be concerning.
Is his glowing?
His currently is indeed glowing as well.
Then I would very much be seeing that.
Well, he's not wearing it. It's in his bag.
Yeah, you wouldn't really see it, but you probably would feel a bit hot. Mavis, maybe not so much because she doesn't feel things so much. Andrei, you yourself definitely feel a good bit of heat in your bag.
That's concerning.
And very well done for the recap, Yash. You get your inspiration points.
Yay, I did it.
And we'll start where we last left off. Andrei and Mavis, you've reached the bottom of this cliff, this ravine. In front of you are 2 people. The girl that you saw leashing very much devastating fiery attacks is now standing still, her arm still extended in the very same way it was when she unleashed those blows. And the man that you saw with his odd, thick feathered companion jumping around him, he himself is looking at you and walking towards you, seeming quite relieved, still with the thick black veins from the worm's attacks. Just before we go into how your interaction with him goes, we'll move back to Rayla. You who are still on top of the ravine. What do you do?
That's a great question. Looking around, is there like a way for me to get down, like somewhere that like inclines or like goes lower?
There is 3 platforms, each at about 100 feet intervals from the floor. A lot of them are quite quite fragile looking. They're a bit to your left. You could go down there if you have a way to lowering yourself, say with rope or anything like that.
Like the platform to my right, it's like okay. Yeah, I have like 30 feet of rope, I think. Would that be enough to lower myself down onto the platform?
It would be enough for you to lower yourself to only being 70 feet above the platform.
Okay. Hmm. Um, okay, question. So I have that potion, that turns me into water.
Oh, you do?
I do. Do I
Yeah.
take fall damage if I'm in that question?
If you're water, I'd say no.
Yeah.
Water.
Okay.
Kind of
Alright.
sick though.
Yeah, it's probably like in her bag or something. She's probably gonna take out her potion of aqueous form and drink that.
All right. You're gonna do that and just drop down? All right. So you take a swig. The potion itself feels abnormally cool. As it swirls down your tongue, it really actually swirls. You yourself aren't making any movement. It's almost like the tide of a pond or a river still washing down. And the world gets a lot taller after a moment as you fall into a small puddle. It feels very weird not having limbs, but you imagine this is how magic things feel as you trudge along without any means of locomotion and you start falling down in a loud sploosh the ground. And you're like this for 10 minutes. You 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 don't get to choose if you when you come back. You just gotta wait.
Yeah, so that's fine. When she hits the floor, she's gonna like kind of go up probably next to Mavis, and I can rise up to my normal height. So I'm just gonna do that, an indicator.
This is, as you as the man walks towards you, Andre and Mavis, the three of you hear a loud splunch behind you. Looking there, you see that a puddle has magically appeared. It's a crystalline blue hue, and it begins to waddle up, splurching the ground behind it as it does. Towards you, Mavis.
Oh, great. All right, back up. He's gonna pull out a short sword.
Um,
The man gives out a confused look. Wow, it's really one thing after the other today, huh?
Seriously. He looks up to see if he can see Rayla.
Nope.
Did what the?
as like the water, when like Andre pulls out like the short sword, you can see like the water like fidget and like move super rapidly.
Like where towards them?
Is it dancing?
Basically, so he's like kind of like saying like no, basically like trying to move back and forth.
Is it like acting like the wave does in Moana?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Um.
I don't think it's tossed.
Are,
Wait,
are
did
you
we?
a friend?
Does it look like the elementals that we saw underground?
It doesn't quite. The elementals had a forearm in itself that looked vaguely humanoid. This is just a puddle.
Huh.
It's really just a puddle coming and going.
I mean,
After a few seconds of your stare down with it, the odd bird of the man goes down. You get a better look at it, all three of you. It has thick feathers, almost tear-shaped, like a fish, and a sharp beak that has some on almost teeth-like appendages inside. It goes to poke at you, Rayla.
Rayla will move out of the way.
It follows you as you move away,
Oh.
Oh my god.
and it begins to try to drink you.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Also, while she's casting that, Rayla's running around, running away.
From the bird. Okay. The bird keeps kind of following you around. He's clearly not drinking much of you and seems to treat this more as a game or play. For your detect magic, Daria, presence of magic. If you sense magic in this way, can use your action to see if I tell.
I can usually tell the type of magic.
Okay. This you can tell that this is some sort of transmutation magic. As you look at the puddle, strangely, it's englobed in a very thin sheet of orange. The magic itself doesn't seem harmful in any way, nor does it seem particularly potent.
Oh. This is transformed into a puddle.
Transformed into a puddle.
Well,
Was I? When did Rayla get that potion?
Yeah, I don't remember.
it was an Undrith, only actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that. You, Mavis, were not there. Andre was, but if he doesn't remember, that's that.
Shit. All right. That's why I was hoping I might have been with her.
Nah, you weren't. Well, it doesn't seem angry at least.
No, it's
Scratches his chin as he takes a step back. Was there anybody else up there?
There
Any
was.
loud person thing?
our archer friend should be up there. Rayla.
Can she turn into a puddle? Is that something she do?
I don't think so, but she
No.
also made an ogre vanish with an arrow, which I didn't know she could do. So
Oh, so she's full of surprises too, huh? A lot of
Yeah.
people like that lately.
Oh yeah. Oh, so she doesn't do that often too. He doesn't like a thumb over at the elf.
At the elf, which one do you mean?
The one with white hair. He's like, oh, so she doesn't do that often either. Is that a?
Oh no, she just does that every once in a while. Every
Oh.
time we get in trouble, Papa comes in and just slashes. He's really good at that.
Yeah.
Papa?
Hmm? Oh right, you probably could have put that together. I think that was her dad talking. Every time we get in a bit of a rough spot, she like falls and hits her head, and then there's this big booming voice. And the one time he referred to her as his daughter. I'm not quite sure if she's aware of it or not. Haven't quite brought it up. But hey, real useful and not dying.
Who's your friend up there?
Hmm? Oh, right. That's just the moose. We had a bit of a plan to escape, but it didn't. Well, you guys came in and helped us, and Papa came in too. Oh, by the way, thanks a lot for your help.
Of course.
And he gives you a bit of a clap on the back. You and your bird friend are really majestic looking.
You know, that's something new we tried. I didn't know you could turn into a
Mavis is
giant
completely still, by the way.
Don't let. She's great. She's a great person.
Well, she just saved my life, so I'm inclined to believe that.
Yeah.
He takes a bit of a step towards you, Rayla, in the puddle. If you're this Rayla feller, thanks a lot for your help. You shooting that arrow really helped me with those tentacle thingies. A bit of a
You
wave.
can see, you can see like the puddle just like move up and down very vigorously.
Oh, look at that. I think that means she is your friend.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, speaking of which,
So, the three of you were fighting this thing together, or?
Oh yeah, we've been at it for a little while now. We came in here because one of the people in town asked us to have a contract. Then this fucking thing came out. Every time we killed it, it just got back up. I don't think there's any coming back from where it's at now. He looks around still, his veins pulsing with a thick, blackened, necrotic hue of the worm's damage.
You might want to get
Yeah.
that checked out.
yeah, I'm gonna see. I can help you out a little bit, I think. And he's gonna tap the guy on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
How much healing do you do?
I do. Ooh, I got a max roll. All right, 13.
Ooh, nice. You can see that the blackened strands going along his face, his arms exposed and quite muscular, begin to fade away. You can still see a few of them peeking from upwards of his neck, but his face is now pretty much clean. Looks at you with eyes that sparkle a bit more alive, energetic. Well, that was great. Thanks a lot. Um, well, what's? Oh, actually, I should tell you my name before I ask yours. Name's Ilias Greenclaw, at your service. And he does a bit of a fancy bow, overly fancy bow.
Well, my name's Mikhail. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, Mikhail, that's great. And you are? And he turns to look at you, Mavis.
Morgan.
Morgan. Okay, Mikhail and Morgan. It's a shame your friend doesn't start with an M too. That would have been great.
Funny.
Yeah, thanks for keeping that covered, guys.
I just realized.
Yeah.
You got it just through.
Fuck.
And she's the one whose name is known too. She's the one person we had to keep her name secret. Oh no. This
Yeah,
isn't gonna end well.
Rayla's like a nickname we have. I'm not saying that out loud.
Okay.
Okay. Also, can you repeat the name so I can put it down in the notes?
Ilias. Here, let me.
Elias. Okay.
Oh, that's not how I spelled it. Ooh.
Good job.
Oh yeah. Oh. The fuck? I spelled it like Elias.
Me too.
Yeah. Get good.
Well, I sorry this is such a strange meeting, but should we check on your friend over there?
She'll be fine. She does that every once in a while. She should be asleep right now. It'll take a couple hours for her to get back.
All right then.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. What's your friend's name?
Oh, that's Laria. She's a bit of a fighter gal. I think she's out looking for somebody. Well, I know you've seen him. Bit of a well-known guy in these parts, but you haven't seen any Andrei Timmer, have you?
Can't say that I have.
Deception.
Mm-hmm. It's like, come on, we can't just pause. Like we gotta.
It was like, how can I not lie and lie at the same time?
Did you like stop and give each other a look?
No.
Oh, Andrei,
Mavis
no,
is the-
Andrei's never gonna do that.
Yeah,
Like-
no.
No, stranger.
No. Okay, I got a natural 20 for a 26.
I'll do it. Yeah, I didn't suppose so. He's a bit of a well-known guy in these parts, so I feel like I should have recognized him if I'd seen him. A couple posters. I suppose he did have that mask for most of them. That doesn't matter. I'm real glad you guys came in. I don't suppose you can turn into that bird thing again, can you? I'm gonna be stuck here.
Yeah, and that guy up there in the trance, his name is Thomas, you said?
Yeah, he's a bit of a. I guess you can probably guess that he's a bit of a magic guy. A bit shy though. Don't be mean to him. Or do you?
How long have you guys been traveling together?
Must have been maybe a month, maybe two. Maybe 2 months. You guys do seem like a bit of a group of characters as well. Are you travelers too?
Yeah, you could say that.
Fantastic. You coming to Bethinda or you leaving?
We're actually, we're lost. We're trying to make our way to Ralathon.
Oh wow, you really are lost. You're pretty far ways away. A good 2 weeks from here.
Of course.
Fantastic.
With a busted up cart, I'm not sure if it's gonna make it.
Probably not. There's a city at the foot of this mountain. You can probably restock there. Get a new card. Where is your card?
About 300 feet up there.
Oh. Do you have any plans for getting back up?
I have some climbing gear. It's gonna take me a while to get up there, though.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Can your magic friend help?
Yeah, that was the plan. See, we've been stuck here a couple hours now fighting this thing. Exhausted everything we had. I'm completely out of arrows. You see those crates over there? And he points at 2 broken crates with small dots of a pink liquid strewn all over the floor. Those were all filled with healing potions. We drank every single rancid bit of that.
Yeesh.
Yeah. So the plan was for him to get up there and teleport us out of here. But he didn't have enough magic to do all of that in one bit. So he had to take a nap. These magic people, why can't they just do it?
You know, I wish I had an explanation.
A lot easier when all you've got is a bow and a dagger. They don't fail you.
Yeah. Or a magic father that makes your sword have magma on it.
That's pretty useful too. It does leave her knocked out for a while though. But
yeah, that's not ideal.
I think it's a good trade.
I'd say so.
At this point, Rayla, you could no longer be a puddle. And you actually don't really get a choice. You are no longer a puddle. Each of your bones and flesh and blood grows back into the form of Rayla. The bird that was kind of pecking at you lightly is quite surprised as you grow much, much taller than it. Oh, look at that!
Hi.
So,
Um,
you want to talk about that, or?
we bought, you were there for this. We bought a potion where I could turn into water, where any of us can turn into water.
That sounds like such a niche-ish solution to a problem. I probably just wooded it from my memory.
Well, and then I'm gonna point to the mountain edge. Well, it worked out here, didn't it?
Well, how are you gonna get back up?
I didn't think about that.
Great.
And also, how could you guys not recognize me as water?
You're a puddle, indistinguishable. You
But-
moved.
I would recognize you. I just want to say that.
I don't believe that.
You haven't recognized me before.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, hi, I'm here now.
That's fantastic. The man takes a step towards you and extends a hand. You can still see from his wrist small bits of the blackened veins still show themselves. Name's Elias Greenclaw. Thanks for saving my life back there. That was much appreciated.
She'll extend her hand as well. Yeah, it was no problem. I'm glad you're okay.
He gives you a strong shake. Not exactly mean, but certainly confident. Well, I don't really have much to do for a little while. I'm gonna have to wait for the both of them to wake up. Do you guys have any way of getting back up? You said you had climbing gear.
I mean, for myself, but
I will have to rest a bit
Right.
if I want to.
Need to recharge before the magic's back.
For large feats, yes.
Well, I guess we're stuck in here for a while. Let's be friends. And he begins to settle down. As soon as he sits down, You can see movement behind him. The girl seems to have come back to her senses as she begins to put her hand back to her head.
Oh no.
Oh,
Do you need me to knock her out? No?
that was something. What? What? Oh, okay, it's gone. She begins to look at you, look around, more accurately. She seems a little bit confused. Not quite dazed, but clearly the exhaustion is palpable in her face. Oh, Elias. Oh, and you're those people that came in.
Yep.
Hi. What day is it?
I've lost track.
What day?
Are we still the same day as the worm thingy?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
honestly not that long ago.
yeah, it's been like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up on time for one, sunshine. We're just stuck in here for a while until the moose gets his stuff together. Oh, well, that's good. Thanks a lot for your help. I think the two of you used some magic on me, right? When you came down?
A little, but I don't think you
wait.
really needed it.
Yeah, we were just trying to heal you.
Hmm. Well, it must have worked. I'm still awake. Thanks a lot. Who are you people? How did you know we were here?
Oh, traveling and we saw arrows shooting up. I mean,
Oh no, don't tell me that word. She looks away, abashed. You can see Elias has a big bright smile on his face. See, I told you it was a good idea. I told you it works. People look at fire and go shiny. I'm gonna go see. I knew it was a good idea.
I was assuming you meant it as like a flare.
I did, but she thought it was a stupid idea because who would see fire in the middle of the day? But look, he was right.
You know, it's not stupid if it works. And he puts a hand out to Elias.
He gives you a high five. Hell yeah, brother.
You see Rayla roll her eyes when he does that.
The girl next to him also seems. I don't even know how to describe this. She seems not quite
Done.
despairful, but yeah, she's done with it. It's like watching an exuberant brother. It's like I can't handle this.
That's quite the trick you got there. Really came in handy, I guess.
Wait, what? Oh wait, no! Don't tell me he did it again. Wait, did Dad come?
You have a very caring father. it seems.
No!
Yeah, quite chilled too.
She takes the both of her hands to her head and begins to shake. Damn it! I'm sure you. Why did he come here again?
He saved your
Damn it,
life.
Dad. We would have been fine. He always does this. He comes in when we're in trouble and he's like, oh, look at me. I'm strong. Take this stance. And then I just start spewing fire everywhere. Do you know how inconvenient that is when he does it in the middle of a forest?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds kind of nice, though. I mean, nice to think that you have someone that cares for you like that.
Well, yeah. And she looks to the ground a bit bashful. I'm sure we could have handled it.
Well, but maybe we should be thankful then that you didn't take too much damage.
Yeah, speaking of which, may I? And he puts up a hand.
Sure. And she gives you a high five.
In doing so, he'll cast Cure Wounds.
You meant magic. Oh, I thought you were. Oh, thank you. You can see that her posture is a bit straighter as she takes. How much healing?
14 points.
14. A bit of color comes back to her face that was abnormally white before. With her blonde white hair, she almost seemed like a ghost.
All right.
She looks around. So, who are you people? You said travelers, right? No, I should say my name before. Sorry. I'm Laria. Well, who are you people?
My name's Mikhail.
Oh, hello, Mikhail. Again, perception, please.
Morgan.
Ah, crap.
A
What? I'm gonna
fail.
roll a 1.
You
I
rolled a-
can't believe it. I did. I actually
Oh,
did.
No!
A
Did you
7
actually?
total. Yes, I did. I rolled a 1. I can't believe this.
This is the one person.
Are you sure?
Yes, I rolled a 1.
Wait,
Can I
wait.
give you my inspiration? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can.
Take it. Reroll that.
Okay.
Reroll.
Well, I can't believe I
Please
called that.
roll another one. It will be
Reroll.
Okay, it was almost a 2, but that's a 24 total.
Oh, thank God.
Thank
Damn
God.
it.
I would have been so down if I just rolled a 1. I'd be like, that I deserve it. That's just
That
funny.
would have been so great.
It's too early.
Oh man.
I don't. Listen, give me just say the word and I'll knock her out.
Why are you so like,
Yeah, why are you so aggressive?
They're working with Famoose. What do you mean?
Is that enough to us, or is it just another one?
yeah, because they've been
I
working with him
recognize
for
the robes.
they've been
I
working with him for
recognize
2 months. Like what time frame
There's
did he
something wrong with that. Yeah, right? Something fishy.
Okay.
Wait, so that's actually art? Oh.
But they don't like know like what this stuff is.
Right, Rama? That's why I recognize the robes.
The robes are indeed some of them that you've seen before. You have seen. You know precisely where
Yeah.
you've
Yeah. Is my body. Do I have like tattoos coming up on my body again or no?
Oh,
Okay.
you don't feel anything currently, except for an odd pull where the worms used to be. It's almost like a pit in your stomach. You have a feeling that this is where you should be. It's not particularly strong, but it's something that gnaws a little bit at the back of your mind. Oh, okay. So Mikhail, Morgan, and you are?
I'm Layla. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's really nice to meet you too. Um, were you the person that shot the arrow into the wall and it got stuck there?
Arrow?
Like that pierced through stone? And
I
it just
don't.
That sounds like
landed?
her.
And she did that. Okay.
Wait,
Well,
maybe. I don't really
it's
remember that.
you too. Let's be friends. So what are you people doing here?
Need to take care of some business in Relathon.
Oh, Relathon, that's where I'm from. Are you going to go see the Queen?
He's so cute.
Potentially.
Oh,
It's
well,
not really for me.
what are you gonna do? I could probably help out. I know a bunch of people over there.
Well, I mean, it's not really my business to say, and he looks over to Mavis.
Oh, I can. Yeah. I think I've been affected by some curse, and we
What?
heard that there is a formidable curse breaker or someone with expertise that could help me.
Curse? What kind of curse do you have? You look normal. You don't have hair growing out of your ears. She looks around, kind of tilting her head to the side as she examines you.
It's a bit more internal, I believe, and I don't know when it's going to.
Okay.
It's dormant right now, we believe.
That's ominous.
Yep. So I want to get taken care of.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I guess we're stuck in here until the moose wakes up. You guys have any? I've already asked them. No, they don't. One of them can turn into a bird, right? So just gotta wait a couple of hours. Oh,
I mean,
well,
I would just. It's probably not going to happen for a very long time, so.
okay. So you're not gonna blow up or anything.
No,
Not
but
any way
it,
here.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good then.
Well, I mean, we were trying to get some sleep, right? So at least we got it now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you took a nap, didn't you,
I
Morgan?
did take a nap.
What?
Yeah, I'm bad with names. I kind of met up with these people,
Which is
what, a week ago now? 5 days? How long was the boat ride?
It felt like forever, but I think it was like a week.
It really did feel like a long time.
It's nice that you're in character while being in character, but you do still have to roll deception.
Mm-hmm.
we're pretending we just met each other.
I guess so.
I can't believe it.
Do it. I won't blame it on Andrei. Mavis was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
We met on the boat, right? Raven? Fuck.
I didn't meet on the boat per se.
Well, you need to roll
Visibly
deception now.
Why? I feel like this is what always happens. Someone tries to double down, and it just doesn't work.
I got a 19.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. That was.
Wait, but did you just call her Mavis? I thought your name was Morgan. And
well, Mavis is my first name, but I prefer Morgan. I more commonly go by Morgan. It's my middle name.
now you also have to roll.
Fuck!
Of course you do.
We just need one more.
Guys, I never roll well on deception.
We gotta try. This is my bad.
That's not
Not funny.
Yeah. Never punished.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Wait, you were on a boat? What boat were you on? There's no ocean near here. Are you on a lake?
The river. But I don't know the names of things here. I'm sorry, my geography sucks.
Hold on, I need to. Wait, Rockathoon's kindness.
Rockathoon's kindness. There it is.
What are you?
Well, that's the boat name.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm really sorry.
Really? I guess
Where
I
did we
didn't.
go from where we started? How off are we?
I don't know.
We're very lost.
Yeah, apparently we added another week to. I thought it was initially a week, so apparently there's 2 weeks away now, which isn't good. Well, which implies we were going the opposite way.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're lost, we could let you see your map a little bit. So long as you don't take it.
We would love to see your map.
Yeah, that would be appreciated.
Love to look at it.
I know, I was like, I didn't believe this is gonna look at it.
And she herself begins to rummage through her bag. Where was it? I know she gave it to me just before I left. She takes out a few trinkets. You can see that there's a couple pictures. There's a few tools. There's an old rusty sword. And there's an unopened letter. It's clearly been well maintained. There's no crinkle or anything on it.
Do I recognize it?
What do you think?
Like, is it the one he does Andrei recognize it as? Because I think he put a specific seal on it. So does he notice a seal?
You need me to answer that?
I'm still in denial, so yes.
You do indeed notice a seal. Would you like to tell the people what it looks like?
It's like this kind of. I wouldn't say it's not an inverted spear, but it's a spear kind of aiming downward. Kind of like this ornate spear with like a bunch of kind of like a flourishing right in its background.
Mm-hmm. She pulls it out and takes out a few other items, small trinkets, other things like that. And after a while, she takes out a long sheet of paper that's been rolled into a parchment. And she takes out, there we go. Here. So if you look here, um,
Hell yeah.
so if you look here, you see these big mountains right here, and she points at the mountains to the right.
Map.
Yeah, we're a little bit south of that. So we're about halfway between the river and the other village, the one here that's called Giant Step, and we're just barely into the mountains from the eastern side.
See.
So if you want to go to Ralphon, or I assume you meant the capital then, or Rialton, um, you'll be a good while back. Um, oh wait, is this bit here? And she points at the little bit of river right besides Rogue's End. Is this the river you were talking about?
Believe so.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, so you're from the dwarves' country, the Nafer.
Nathan. Yeah, we came from Nafer.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. What are you doing? What were you doing there? Wait,
Just
I know. You were having big adventures with huge elementals. Like they flew high and they threw bits of rock.
I'm just gonna like shoot a look to Ray, like to the other two. Like, I don't. How did she?
Is this?
And then there was a huge like iron monster, and it rose from the bottom of the earth, and it began to eat swords and shoot them back as arrows.
I wouldn't say that's quite what we were doing. Where did you hear that story from?
Well, I heard that the dwarves were really good at creating things like that. Is so they don't have just iron people walking around and doing things for them.
Not that I know of.
Had interesting creations, but I don't think we encountered any of those. Well, I know I didn't. I don't know about these two.
Can't say that I have. I mean, I'm originally from here. Just traveled on over.
Well, I thought Nicole told. Wait, was she laughing at me the whole time? She seems to be having a bit of an internal monologue as she turns left and right, considering. You can hear her mutter a few names. She was no. So wait, what about the Earth thing? Do they have Earth people?
They're not very friendly.
Okay, but they do have them.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't all just jokes. Can't believe I believed that for so long.
Well, who told you something like that?
It was an old friend of my family. She used to go on weird adventures with my dad. Her name was Nicole. I had a bit of a chat with her every once in a while. Was all of it just. Was she just laughing at me the whole time?
I'd like to insight check Andrei.
Can I as well, please? I was
Go for it.
What is he doing?
He's just like, as soon as he heard the name, like he asked it just to confirm what he heard, and then he just kind of like, just internally like grimaced, like, oh, of course.
Because you said that to us before. Oh, I got a 7.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
I mean, you all know Andrei well enough. You probably could tell.
Okay.
So Andre, you're just failing every inside check?
Yeah.
Oh, we're friends.
The man that sat down gives you a bit of a keen look, Andre. Look at that. No. Okay. Okay. What about there are dragons to the north of it, right? That's real.
There's
Our
a
captain on the ship was a dragon.
There's dragon. Oh, there was something about war there, right? Yeah.
Yes, between the dwarves and the dragons. Yes.
Okay, so there are dragons. Okay, good.
Yes. Dragons are very much real.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm asking stupid questions. I
No,
just need to know that.
Yeah.
I need to know which part of my life was a lie. I
Did your friend lie to you for a moment?
I I thought she was just telling me how things were. I think she was having a bit of a laugh.
Maybe.
cute.
Yeah. I'm going to go to a library as soon as we get back to a city. I need to make sure.
Oh, I would love to look at a library here.
Oh, well, I guess we can go see one when we're out of this.
Yeah.
Eventually.
How long has it been? And she turns to Elias. It's a bit close to an hour now. You should be waking up soon. Oh, okay, that's good.
God.
Oh wait, no, but if he didn't have the magic for 2 people, he's not gonna have the magic for 5. I guess we'll just need to have a sleepover then. And she looks around at your group, a bit excited. Oh, this
Oh,
is gonna
she's
be
adorable.
I love her.
She's gonna kill me, man.
It's gonna be great. We can be under the stars, or we could go in that weird, creepy mine. There might be ghosts in there. That could be great.
Don't, no,
I
no,
don't
we
have
don't
that
do
many
that.
spells, and last time I was in a mine, things didn't go well.
Oh, so many spiders.
When were you in a Oh, yeah. No, we're not doing that again.
Mhm. I'm sorry. This isn't. You don't have to tell me, but how old are you?
Well, I'm 17.
Huh?
Yeah, I just had my birthday recently.
Oh, happy birthday.
It was great. This map was actually one of my presents. Well, I guess you wouldn't know who I'd be talking about anyway. If you're gonna, you said you were gonna go to Rialton, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
If you're looking for a magic person, you should look out for someone named Kana. Just tell them that Laria says hello. I'm sure she'll be happy to help you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about her. I know she does magic things even abroad. She's the one that gave me this map. She kind of waves it around.
That was very kind.
I am curious about that bird in the corner.
Oh yeah, that's Fee.
Feet?
Yeah, that's a buddy of mine. I found him when he was a bit smaller than that, bit of a hatchling, and he's been sticking around with me for a while. I'm actually on a bit of an adventure myself to find out what kind of bird he is, because I mean to look at him. That's clearly no average bird.
True. I mean, can't say I know too much about birds, but
Well, most of them don't breathe lightning.
that's yeah.
Do I know anything about lightning breathing bird?
You roll history.
Yeah. Is it history? Okay, it's history.
I guess you could say nature. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take that nature.
roll history of nature. Go nuts.
Oh, you said history
Or nature.
or
whichever.
nature? I got a 14.
14. No, you don't recall hearing much about lightning birds. That's just there's a firebird, the phoenix, which is a well-known legend with the dwarves.
Yeah.
But not much for lightning birds.
Yeah. Well, I'll say. I mean, I know dwarves believe in a firebird, the phoenix, but lightning different than fire.
Oh, well, he breathes fire too sometimes. It really depends how he feels. Every day he kind of wakes up a different color.
Has he ever had ice breath?
What? Ice cream?
Ice. Like, has he ever spewed ice?
I think so once. I'm not sure if it was ice or water, but something like that, yeah.
Oh, it's really
Why,
cool.
a new
You know
trick.
about the frostbird?
I've never heard of a bird like this one. You've certainly got yourself an interesting friend.
Yep. He's a great guy, though. And at this point, the bird, Fee, has flown back around on his shoulder and is just sitting there looking around at everybody.
Oh,
And well, he
that
takes a little
fucking
bit
okay,
of
yeah,
distance.
bird that we're seeing. I'm stupid. I was talking about the random bird on the map. I was so confused.
Wait, what?
There's a bird
Yes,
with a
there is.
red aura.
Yes, there is. I'm not sure why you think that's what we were talking about.
Because that's what I asked about.
Oh,
Miscommunication. It's okay.
okay. I thought you were asking about the dude bird.
No. This one.
I'm still asking about that bird.
Oh, that's the Silent Swamp. You probably don't want to go there. I guess it's not much of a swamp anymore, just the Silent Plains. Yeah, just avoid that place. It's crawling with undead. It's kind of why there's, well, it's not only why, but it's part of why the watchtowers there are still being banned so much. And he kind of
And-
points to the two watchtowers right next to it.
Is that why this area called Reuben is also
Oh
marked?
no, that's a bit of a. I've not been there myself or anything, but I've heard they have a bit of a treasonous history. They kind of switch between being with us and the Holosians every once in a while. They're just a little bit too far for
Oh!
us to do anything about it. So
Yeah, that sounds like an interesting place.
yeah. I mean, I've never seen anybody from it, so I can't say they're that mean. Just look at them halfway through the mountains. It can't be that big a thing.
Interesting.
So about that place with the undead, why is that there? What's that about?
Ooh, I know this one. Laria raises her hand. That's because with the war with the Holgens, there were a lot of big battles that were fought there. And a lot of people died. But the thing is, when people die and they don't get any rights or anything like that, they sometimes rise up as zombies and skeletons. And the more zombies and skeletons, the bigger zombies and skeletons there can be after. So it kind of becomes a what do you call it, a vicious cycle. And so people don't want to go around there anymore because there's just a lot of undead. Every once in a while, I think the army makes a bit of an expedition, and it's one of the few places that we've kind of had to lose like this. Bit of a shame.
Yeah.
I think with the big wall there, it would have kept better. It's a shame.
Certainly is. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a very smart plan to send a bunch of soldiers after zombies if the problem is undead.
I guess you're right. That would just make more zombies. But then, how are you supposed to kill the zombies if you don't send the soldiers?
I mean, there's always. Well, I mean, obviously it's not easy, but there's magic, and it's. It would
You could
require
always-
a lot.
You can always perform mass rites.
Or I don't know how to do that, but apparently that's a thing.
Oh. Do the rites have magic in them?
Everything has magic in it.
I don't. As someone who knows how to cast magic, I don't know if that's true.
I was. Okay, well, I was going to ask if I have magic, but I'm pretty sure I have magic. Yeah.
You did
Yeah,
just shoot lava.
Yeah, she kind of looks down at a pendant hanging around her neck. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
There's magic in life. I mean,
Are we getting metaphorical or?
no, like I'm gonna do like the thing of like I can make a bud bloom in my palm, like it's literally magic in life.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
can
gonna
keep
eat that
it.
flower?
What?
Are you gonna eat that flower?
No, feel free to have it.
Thank you. She kind of
Yep.
takes it and holds it out for Fee, who him takes a bit of a chomp at it. He seems pleased.
Can Can I like pet him?
Oh yeah, go ahead. He doesn't bite. So long as he doesn't hate you, go crazy.
I'm gonna put my hand near, like I'm gonna very much telegraph what I want to do.
The piercing blue eyes look at you as you get closer to the wide street yellow, almost feathering, scaled skin covering of the bird.
Yeah.
You touch it, and it kind of melds into your form, kind of pushing harder against your hand so that you pet it more.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll dig in my nail, like my fingers a little bit, so I can get like a scratching massage motion going.
He tilts his head to give you more ample access.
Yeah.
He seems to enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah. I have a small question actually. I don't really consider myself from Bethende. My family moved away when I was young. But technically my hometown is here.
Oh?
But I don't see it on this map.
What's the name of it? There's a couple. You can see the small villages.
Yeah.
Like these are kind of small places or places that used to be a bit bigger, not so much anymore. Names are there.
I believe it's called Hambenden.
How do you spell that?
Hambendyn.
That doesn't ring a bell. What kind of place was it?
That's why I don't really have memories of it. I was trying to find it.
Well,
Maybe I heard it wrong.
Can I roll an insight check on these two people?
these two, you mean?
Like, I want
Laria?
to, yeah, Larry and Elias, because I want to see if any of them are because I have a theory. Andre has a hunch.
Okay,
I realized as soon as I have a theory myself.
what are you inciting?
I want he wants to see if he can get if they have a reaction to that name.
Okay. Roll for it.
Come on. All right, not great. 14.
They don't seem to have any particularly big reaction to it.
All right then.
I must have heard it wrong then.
Sorry, I can't say I'm familiar. Well, to be fair, I might not be the best person to ask. I did spend a good bit of my life in the woods, so maybe ask. Well, library actually would be a good place because I wanted to go earlier, right?
Yeah, that's something.
That's a good bit.
Maybe it does look a little disappointed.
As you talk about this, you hear a loud scream at at your back. Okay, I'm done. Everyone get close. In the corner of the ravine, the man in the pink and golden robe has stood up, has yelled that out quite dramatically, and he seems a bit confused now, looking around.
I'm gonna stare him dead in the eye if I can.
You do so.
Can I
He seems quite confused.
Can I elbow Morgan?
Like I'm like full turn around, but
what happened? Is it just gone? Did it flee?
Yeah, taken care of.
Elias steps up. Oh yeah, Daddy took care of him. Just step on down to Moose. This the nice woman here can turn into a bird. She'll see us through.
What?
What? Wait, what? She can turn into a... What are you talking about, Elias? Have you been drinking? No. It's just come down.
Maybe visibly confused. What?
It's just another guy with the same name, but it's also a wizard. That would be hilarious.
It's just another dude.
Or just took his name. What if this is the original? He took his name.
It was Zero?
Zero? That sounds like a fucking
Optimus
manga.
Prime.
Wait, is that why they call him Optimus Prime? He seems quite hesitant, but after a moment, he jumps off his bit of scaffolding, about 100 feet in the air, and in the middle of falling down, casts a spell where he begins to safely glide down. Okay, if it's gone, he steps towards you. You can get a better look at his face. The face definitely seems familiar, but it's different. It's much younger, and the way the brow furrows is much more insecure than the friend you've met along your journey.
Is he a time traveler?
Rama, I swear to fucking
What is
God.
happening?
What?
Mavis is gonna have a nervous breakdown.
Don't act out, please.
Well,
Hi, who are you? These are some folks that they helped save us. Be nice to that one. She shoots arrows that pierce stone.
yeah, she's really scary.
I don't
Oh.
remember doing that, but it's nice to meet you.
See, that makes it
Oh,
even
yeah.
scarier.
What?
It's nice to meet you too. The man kind of awkwardly shuffles forward, and takes a step to almost hiding himself behind Elias.
Insight check. I'm insight check.
Who is this little boy?
No. We're not redeeming him.
This could just be a different guy, okay? Or it could be just, I don't know, time travel? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like age reduction.
What is
I don't
this?
know.
Is
I don't know.
bullshit. Is this supposed to be like Anakin before Vader? Like, what are...
Okay, go ahead with your insight check.
Fuck, 11.
Should I contest deception, persuasion, and performance? Oh. 11. He just seems to be a very nervous man. Almost more of a boy than a man. But there's no mistaking that robe. Now that he's closer, you have a great look at it. It's definitely the same one you saw.
What?
And by you, I mean solely Mavis.
Well, like, what? Still.
Wait, oh. What I saw?
Do you know what I'm referring to?
Is it backstory thing or is it different thing?
No, it's a different thing.
Okay.
Well, I guess you'll just have to figure it out.
Wait. Is it from the vision, the one with the shadow thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I consider just bullshitting, but yes, it is. That's just what I
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Well, I'm down now. So what's the plan? Are we
First
just
off-
waiting? Oh,
First
sorry.
off,
Go ahead.
we're all pretty filthy. I'll take care of that. You all continue, and he's gonna pull out his loot, and he's gonna start casting prestidigitation to clean everyone up, while they just plan out what to do next.
Oh, thanks. I'll help out. And himself uses prestidigitation as well to make people smell faintly of strawberry.
Good choice.
Yeah, like I said, the moves. The point. The plan is we just kind of wait a day or a night, and the big lady here gives you a hearty pat on the back, Mavis. I'll turn into a big bird that can carry us upwards. No, that doesn't sound safe.
No, I can hold people's weight pretty well. Granted, it's only one at a time.
Oh, how can you do that? Are you a shapeshifter or? He kind of looks
Magic.
at you. His eyes betray a little bit of interest.
Whew. Okay.
This is so funny.
Not quite shapeshifter, just what my magic allows for.
Wait, do you mean the polymorph spell?
Yes.
That's That's a really strong spell. You can cast that?
Well, I heard you can do transportation magic. That's no small feat.
It's just a second tier spell. Yours is fourth. There's not a lot of people that can cast fourth.
Yeah, these two are terrifying. He points to Morgan and Rayla.
Okay, so she can pierce stone. She can use the polymorph spell. What about you? How terrifying are you? Don't be rude to Moose. He can just be a guy.
I can do this, and he's gonna try to do a backflip.
What?
Roll acrobatics.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Do it!
Yeah.
20,
So-
That was the best time for a nat 20.
25.
Yeah!
Pretty good. How sick of a backflip do you do?
He does that. I forgot the motion where it's like you kind of do that like spin with your like legs kind of straight up in the air. Hold on, let me see.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. It's,
Is it like corkscrew?
fuck,
or
I used to
something?
know the name for these. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know the name, but you do it, and it's great.
It's sick. It's sick as fuck.
Everyone, Laria, Elias, and the Moose all seem very impressed. Fee himself takes to the skies and kind of tries to replicate your backflip, but by flying.
Aww. It's a barrel roll. I'm gonna glance at Laria. Laria? Yeah.
Yeah, Laria.
Does she react at all to the flip?
To the flip?
Yeah.
Well, that's a kind of question for Andrei. Andrei, would she? Is that a flip she would have seen before?
You know, I really want to say no, but it doesn't. But it wouldn't make sense. So yeah, probably.
Would you like to roll either performance or deception to try and camouflage?
He would not think of that.
Yeah.
He's just trying to like. He's just in the conversation and be like, "Hey, I can do this." This.
Yeah,
This
and
leaves
this
his mind
is like-
completely.
You're blowing your cover.
Let's see. No, I'll use her passive perception for this. Oh my, that's abysmal. She doesn't seem to have too much of a reaction for it. She looks a bit intrigued after a few seconds after Andre does his flip. She kind of frowns her eyebrows as though she's thinking. Not an overly concerned expression or anything. What was that? Ring a bell.
But yeah, I mean, I can't do anything as insane as these two, but I can hold my own a bit.
Oh, well, I suppose that's good to know. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. He doesn't extend a hand for a handshake. He kind of just waves at the three of you at once. Hi, my name is the Moose Rithranis. I'm a student of magic.
Rayla's gonna give him a little wave back.
Andre just nods
This
his
is
head.
gonna give him a very slight nod.
So, what magic do you study?
Well, I'm currently more focused on the conjuration aspect of things. Um, I just feel like it could have a lot of use as it developed more. I know very rarely some casters have tried to tap into that for teleportation. Probably the more notable of it is Kana, the Aid of the Queen. Recently, she had a bit of a stunt with that when she was chasing Fugitive. But I think if we were able to push it further, we could set up a network that will allow people to travel just much faster. Let people see a lot of things they wouldn't see otherwise.
It's a noble cause.
Yeah. That's it. Only that. He looks a bit no, sorry, go ahead.
Might want to be a bit careful, though. Not everything is meant to be seen.
Come on, Morgan. You can't just be that ominous as he puts a hand on her back.
It's
I feel like
Listen,
Wait,
Maybe-
did you put it on my head?
no, on Mavis's back.
That's
Like
so
you just gotta like
Annabelle.
pat on the back. Well, it's more
Oh.
like so he can get in close, so he can whisper, "Stop being like don't be so intense."
yeah, when he's doing that, realistically, like, I guess that's honestly such a really sweet idea. I hope you can pull that off
It's
one
not
day.
a bad. This is me. Is like, don't patronize me. Like tensed up. She's like, it's not like it's a bad thing. I'm just saying. I'm like, I don't know.
Like, maybe if he ever pulls that off, we wouldn't be lost in the woods somewhere. We could have just teleported to Rylathon.
Well, that would be great. But I don't think that would be possible, even if I do manage to make it more widespread. Teleportation is big business. You need to set up proper wards and things like that. To teleport just from one place to the other without preparing it, that would be insane.
If you're willing to
I,
put the
I
work,
don't think that I don't think that could ever be possible. So what I'm looking at, there's a. I'm not. Wait, are you a mage? And he looks at you, Mavis, or are you one of those druid folk things? Do you, do you
I mean,
know?
this is eyebrow. Like, one of her eyebrows just goes all the way up, like druid folk thing.
Well, have you studied magic?
No.
Or do you use an instrument? Okay, no, you don't use an instrument. So you're not a bard. Okay. Okay. Well, I suppose it would be useless to explain it then, because magic theory. You don't know it.
I can understand theory. I can read.
Well, there's a reason universities take years to teach this stuff. Like you can't really condense it to small talk.
Yeah. No, I understand that, but
Okay, well, are you aware of the teleportation circle spell? It's been in the workings for centuries now. The theory hasn't been completely refined, but I think that, I hope I would be able to do that.
yeah, and it takes a lot of work to set up, but
Mm-hmm.
magic of that caliber is a lot of effort. If you're willing to put it in, kudos to you.
Oh, just for clarity's sake, Mavis, you have never heard of the spell.
No, wait. When Kana did it originally, when we were in Trigoth, I rolled and I had an understanding of the transportation spell.
You didn't know the name.
I didn't know the name, but I had an understanding of it.
Okay. Anyhow.
Essentially, this man told me, "Oh, you don't read books."
Yeah,
That's the
that
name is
conversation.
Yeah, you fucking hippie. Get the fuck out of here, you goddamn
That's what
weed.
the conversation was. I'm like,
That conversation made me feel like I was back in my university lecture halls talking to someone who's way more qualified than I was. That was
Oh.
traumatic.
I just want to be like, I'm not just throwing two sticks on the ground and like wishing for the best,
Wow, that's how the engineering majors talk to you. That was
right? Yeah.
Well, okay, well, the idea I have is in the original script, the original circle of the spell, it asks for a type 2 diagram of abjuration. I think if we were to substitute the abjuration that protects the ward itself with conjuration that simply creates a new one but continues to recreate it at every instance of a being being teleported. Obviously not compartmentalized for every tier of the. Oh my god, Tamoose, that's enough of that. Just go read a book in the corner, please.
No,
I thought it was interesting.
Actually, I was interested in that. That was I'm. I apologize. It came off a bit as if I understand how magic works. I may not know the names for everything,
Okay.
but I understand how magic works. I got a bit defensive over that, but it's very incredible what you're studying.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
You actually
He looks a bit
understand that?
torn as he looks away. And clearly he's having a bit of an internal monologue for a moment.
You actually understand the stuff you cast? Is that just a me thing?
My stuff is just instinctive.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I kind of just feel it.
If there's a will, there's a way type of thing.
Sure. Guess that's the way to put it.
Well, it's just like an extra limb, an extra muscle.
Well, I need to use this thing as he shuts his thumb at his lute. Or something equivalent. I guess I could sing.
Well, I technically use this, and Mavis is gonna. She's like spinning a ring that she has on her left hand.
Ah.
I technically use this to help channel it.
I see.
It just makes concentration easier.
That's not uncommon. Most people use a focus for that.
Mhm.
I know some
Yeah.
people offload the focus of concentration on items. They use physical material components. Some spells actually require them, or else the spell would fail.
Yes, it's very expensive.
Yes. Well, I suppose if you cast them a lot, yes, it would be. So our Elias takes a step forward once more. Are we gonna stand here talking about magic stuff all day, or do you guys want to? Well, we can't go out of here, but you want to help us explore this mine, or like we could set up camp, tell stories, do something that isn't a school lecture. That'd be great.
Could always tell stories.
Yeah.
Now, I am tempted to go in the mine. I mean, look at that. He gestures to it. There could be so much in there. However, I've been up for I don't even know how long.
Yeah, you do need some rest.
I forgot you had disadvantage on every skill check you made.
Oh yeah. So wait,
Well-
actually, yeah, that means like that natural one from deception earlier. Like the advantage wouldn't have helped because that was my first roll.
It's not advantage; it just lets you re-roll.
Oh, okay.
You would have re-rolled with disadvantage though.
All right. Do we?
Oh well, what's done is done.
Oh, I was like, I'm willing to do it again.
No,
Yeah.
we're not retconning that. What's done is done.
My are quite tired. I do think they could use some rest.
Oh, you're quite tired.
I said you two.
Oh, okay.
Well, she's allowed to be tired if she's tired. She could turn
Yeah,
into like
she's
a
the one
big
who
bird.
took a nap while we had to fight wolves.
I'm
Whoa.
sorry, do you know what I did before that?
What, the bear thing?
Or is it miraculously leaving your train of thought right now?
Okay. Rayla was the one who cut down the trees. I feel like that's
Yes.
more effort. And I provided the very, very skillful, talent of tying
I-
the logs together. And I feel like
Do you know
that
what
is very
specifically is part of
mentally.
this conversation? I didn't even imply I was going to take a nap. I said you two, my companions, needed the rest.
Wow, you're more dysfunctional than us. I didn't think there would be a lot of people like that.
They
It's
just
gonna be
bicker.
okay, guys. You're not gonna die.
I promise they just bicker. They don't actually fight or anything. Usually.
Oh, that's good.
Usually.
You think I'd pick a fight with these two? You've seen what
Yeah,
they can do.
I feel that he gives you a clap on the shoulder. I wouldn't want to fight with either of these folks either.
Puts a hand on his arm, just like, like shaking, like he doesn't say anything, just like he understands.
I feel that. She can turn into a giant bird thing. She can shoot flames like it's nothing. That's one versus stone with things. And this guy is too crafty for his own good. I'm just sitting here with a bird.
We'll manage
A
somehow.
very lovely bird.
He's great. Don't get me wrong. Fee is great, but he's not the one that scorched the walls of this cave with burning lava. and he looks back at the traces, the plumes of flames that followed Laria's blows. But he's great, though. If you ever need something to kill a rabbit, he's great at that. Like, fantastic. Anyways, stories. Yeah, let's tell some of those. Let's set up a camp. Let's go dinner. Is there anybody with you guys that has ingredients?
Cauldron, cart.
Oh,
if it-
yeah.
Well,
Oh, right.
I mean, I could always. He kind of like looks up. It's gonna be exhausting, but I could probably bring it down here.
Can
Oh,
I?
your cart's up there? I could just go get it. Don't worry.
What?
Oh, wait. Even better, he can go get it. Like, what is it? Is it in the box or in a little push cart? What thing do you need?
It's a cauldron, right?
Yeah, if you want me to cook something, it's just a cauldron in the cart.
Oh, cauldron. He looks at Fee, who stands about a foot long. That might be a bit much for poor old Fee. We might need to go get that.
Okay, he gets up and starts putting the climbing gear on. It might be
Hold
a
on.
bit.
Shit, there's gotta be animal I can turn into that has like a climbing feature.
You're the one that's got to come up with it.
And now I'm looking.
You can in D&D Beyond. You can
Yeah,
sort monsters by if they have a climb speed.
I have to do beast first and
Yep.
the half. Okay.
While you guys have been talking, Laria's been setting up a little camp, little bit of sittable rocks, the ones that don't have too many jagged spikes, and the like. Setting up a little camp, singing a little song.
Wait. Okay, I could turn into a bear.
Does a
We
bear
can
have
do
a
that.
climbing speed?
It's climbing.
Dude, I would.
Really?
That's terrifying. A bear scaling up the side of a mine wall. Mm-mm.
Very scary.
Okay, like mechanically it would work because that's just how it's written, but really the bear should not be able to climb a fucking stone wall. Like, the reason
Okay,
it climbs is because
mountain goat.
claws get into wood.
How about mountain goat?
Yeah, mountain's good. I would allow the bear too, but mountain goat might be a little bit more realistic.
Turn into can a mountain goat carry a cauldron?
I'd say probably.
Wait.
The question is how it's gonna get down.
Climb down. It's a mountain goat.
Yeah, with the cauldron.
I'll have it in my mouth.
Okay,
How big is
it's
the cauldron?
a big cauldron. It's not like the tiny pot.
It
Then I'm
depends.
turning
Okay,
into the fucking bear.
it
Wait, I
depends.
have cooked utensils, right?
Yeah, you
Right?
have utensil. You're
Do you
Yeah,
carry
you-
them
Okay.
on you?
It also
No,
depends
this
how many spell slots you have. Because what you could do is you could turn into a mountain goat, get up there, change back, and then grab the cauldron on your person, then change, and then come down. But that's
Yeah,
a
it's
huge
like-
I
waste.
don't. I only have one.
Yeah. So
The reason
Because
why
I turned into a bear earlier.
Cooked
and I
utensils has a
summoned-
little pot in it, right?
No, it's because I summoned Fen earlier, the fox. For the wolves and the
Oh, yeah.
ogres.
yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Okay, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm turning into a bear again.
Okay.
You can just get the cooks the pot from the cook's utensils that are probably in the cart. It's just
I'm
a
just
tiny
gonna
little pot.
grab I'll put them in the pot and just carry the pot back down.
Okay.
I'll bring everything. Is there anything? Okay. Is there anything you guys want before I do this?
all of Andre's earthly possessions are in the bag he carries. So
God, that's sad.
Okay.
Actually, there is one of your possessions that's still in the card, Andre.
The claw in there.
Yeah.
Yes, the claw's fucking in there.
because I realized I don't think he ever took the book out of his armor. It's like
You still have it?
yeah, that
on you?
band book. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still just
Never
slotted.
did Take it out.
Let's hope I don't scare Fleet Chaser.
Oh, that's what. What are we gonna do? It's fine.
Yeah.
whatever.
He has
Bear.
seen you turn into a bear before, technically.
He has. Dude, maybe he'll recognize my eyes. We never know.
That's a very
And I will. wild shape into a bear.
I'm just gonna jump back like, okay, bear. All right, yep. That's the thing she can do. Yeah, cool.
Oh my lord, she just turned into a bear. She does
I know.
that.
Yeah, she can do that.
She just does that.
I'm gonna
I-
start climbing up the wall.
Oh, okay. And the
Yeah.
claws get into stone. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's not scary.
Yeah, I can heal a paper cut.
You have healed much worse wounds than that. Come on.
Oh yeah,
You had all these black veins of mine going back down, so you did great.
yeah, but she can do it even better than me.
But why are we even here?
I know.
I have a cute bird. Do you have a cute bird?
No,
You want to swap teams?
I mean, I don't know. Are you sure you want to go with the bear? And then, I don't even know what to call you. He looks at Rayla.
Damn, you're really looking to have an arrow up your head, huh?
I feel like it's a thing where if she does do it, I win.
I
Sometimes I feel like you do ask to have an arrow, but it's fine. You need to stop comparing yourself to us.
It's kind of hard to. He looks at the arrow that is probably pierced into the stone.
It is the arrow that missed with your sharpshooter that is still stuck like a good half a foot in the stone. It's just there.
Oh, you're looking at that?
Correct.
Oh, that's the arrow you guys keep talking about.
Doesn't even remember.
Oh.
It's like it's Tuesday.
Yeah, she didn't see that like that. If that was a shield, it would have just blown straight through it, pierced the guy's eye.
Seriously.
Well, I missed that one, so who even cares?
I feel like you're missing the point, but whatever.
Well, it's okay, guys. Don't be mean to Rayla. She can just do things.
I'm
She's
not
just
being-
really good with the bow.
I'm not being mean. I'm doing the opposite.
Well, don't be scared.
I don't know if I can do that.
Elias takes a bit of almost like a soldier. So yes, ma'am. You don't. You're a fighter. Did you forget about Papa?
Yeah. He's gonna do the salute as well. Reluctantly.
I'm grabbing a cauldron with the cooking utensils or cooking supplies, whatever. Can I also grab a couple bedrolls or no?
It's a big cauldron. I'd say you could fit 3 bedrolls in there.
Sweet. I'll just bring down our bedrolls.
It would be completely full though.
That's fine. I can do this.
Okay. I'm gonna assume you just carry them back.
Yep.
Just before you do that, however, as you come up from the cliff, Fleet Chaser sees 2 massive paws reaching upwards,
But then these
followed by
beautiful
sharp
eyes.
talons. And I'd like you to roll animal handling
Okay.
with disadvantage
With disadvantage.
on account of being this thing's predator.
I am this thing's predator. It
Do
does not
bears eat
recognize my
horses?
smell at this point.
Hey, buddy, horses aren't dogs.
I mean,
They're still animals.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It just seems like such a weird, I just like those are 2 animals I feel like would never meet in my head.
Yeah, they wouldn't hang out,
Okay, but consider if your cat was face to face with an eagle.
No, I'm not
Or
saying a bear
lion.
couldn't eat a horse. It's just it's something I wouldn't think about.
No, but
Yeah.
what I'm trying to make is, do you think if your cat was faced with a bear, for instance, that it would not be scared?
It would be. Actually, no, my cat's very brave.
I
Don't
think it
want you to
depends.
think about
Some people have they're just like, you know what, put them up.
it. Yeah.
But with wild shape, I still retain all of my
Yep. You
Yeah,
get to control everything. You're you, but a bear.
Yeah,
Fleet Chaser is a fucking horse.
Who has them
16.
too.
16? Damn,
Yeah.
that's good. As you come up, Fleet Chaser begins to panic. You quickly and deftly make small movements, taking a step back. You close your eyes and you let him see that you're no threat. Takes him a bit of a moment. He still seems very anxious as you make your way to the cart. And each time you near him a little bit, you can see him twitching, but not taking off running. He's ready for it though. You grab the pod and your tools, your bedrolls, and you start climbing back down.
Before I start climbing down, I'm gonna like, I don't know, duck my head at Flea Chaser, like try to show neck, and then I'll climb down. You know, like not a threat. I'm showing you my neck.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Horses aren't exactly known for their biting capabilities. But yes, you do that. And you start climbing back down. From where you guys are, you can see a few rocks falling from where Mavis is climbing back down. It's a bit harder for you, Mavis, this time.
Yeah.
As you only have one arm.
Uh-huh.
And for this reason, I'd like you to make no, you do have a climb speed. Yeah, you do have the climb speed. So I'll say, yeah, you don't have to make an athletics check. It just takes you longer.
Okay. Oh, it just takes me longer? Okay.
Yeah, you got the climb speed. So after a few minutes, you get back down with the pod and all the supplies. And Famoose looking at you. Wait, that? How? Was that polymorph again?
I'm gonna put it down and then collapse on my back as a bear and then drop the wild shape.
How did you? I thought you
Okay.
could only do polymorph once.
Huh?
Yeah. Are you? You can cast polymorph twice?
I just stare at him. Rayla, and then I'm gonna look away to Rayla. Rayla, I brought our bedrolls down too.
Thanks, Mavis. Okay. Fuck,
Flea
thank you so
Chaser's
much.
still there. I think I spooked him a little.
You didn't run away or anything, right?
No, he's still there.
Okay, then I guess I'm cooking. Any requests about for what people want?
Andrei shrugs. Then he also goes, Thomas, sometimes I find it better to just not ask questions. Like, listen, I don't know either.
That's why I'm here. Like I'm here to ask questions.
That's fair.
How can I make this spell better? How can I use the spell to get out of this? What is this voice in my head? That's just I'm here to spell it.
Okay, see, now I've actually experienced that same thing, which is also concerning, but that I've gotten better. You might need to get that checked.
No. I didn't mean it like that. It's just sometimes when I sleep, I hear a voice in my head.
Yeah, see, that doesn't sound any better. Like, that's...
It's not a ghost. It's not a ghost.
That's not what I thought it was.
It might be my conscience. I'm not sure about that, but it's not a ghost. I'm not possessed.
I didn't think it was a ghost. I think I've seen an example of what a ghost can do as he looks over at Lario. Just like, see, like that's what a ghost. I know what a ghost can do, but if it's just a voice, that sounds concerning.
I don't think most ghosts spew lava like that.
I don't think most people can do that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a ghost. What kind of ghosts have you been hanging out with?
I don't know, but I've seen a ghost do
Mavis
that.
just laughs very softly under her breath.
It's okay. Don't worry. I made it sound worse than it is.
No, it's a cause for concern.
I don't really know what it is, but
then why would you put faith in behind it?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, I mean, maybe if you had some help, you'd figure it out a lot faster.
Well, I'm trying. There's just not a lot of things about people having voices in their heads that aren't written by crazy people. So.
Wait. Well, what are the voices saying to you?
Well, it's telling me about things that I will do or that I should do. It doesn't force me to do it or anything. It knows my name. It knows very specific things about me, so I think it's watching somehow, but I'm not sure how.
Well, you see, I mean, obviously I'm not you, but that sounds boring to me. I wouldn't listen to anyone tell me what to do. Well, unless I like them.
Well, you see, that's the thing. I don't listen, but a lot of those things happen anyway. A little while ago, it was telling me that while I was going to walk through town, I would meet someone with a cape, with long silver hair, and that's just when I met Laria. I didn't seek her out; it just happened. The voice said that somehow by not following her, but helping her along, everything it would explain like what's happening. Well, I, I don't know what's going on any more than you,
Hmm.
but the voice it's just right.
Fair enough. Precognitive voices? I mean, not the weirdest thing I've seen.
Has it talked to you since you've met us?
No, not since it doesn't talk to me that often. It's just a little bit distracting. It's also yeah, I don't know how to really explain it. It's just not right. Um, why are you all staring at me without saying anything?
I'm just thinking. I just think a
Oh.
precognitive voice would be really useful.
Right? It has been useful every once in a while. There was that one
Like-
time that a bandit was trying to send me to an ambush, and the voice was telling me, "Hey, don't do that. He's a bandit." The voice was very mean, especially to that bandit. Like, yeah, bandits are people too. I don't think it was so mean.
Stuff like that, I feel like usually comes with some sort of cost. I mean, at first it's benign, right? You give in small things, or it's like helpful and fun, but the asks just keep becoming bigger and bigger, and when you try to say no, it starts to take everything away.
You're just reminding me of my ex.
He pats thumbs on the back, like, sorry, brother.
I mean, similar, but curiosity is good. Wanting to feel comforted and feel like you're having help, that's normal. Just be careful, I guess.
Okay. You seem to know a lot about this. Do you know about voices? Do you know any way to like remove them or identify more? That's kind of why I'm here.
Don't can help you. I mean, help combating it. I can just encourage you to not listen. Honestly, my friend Mikhail here has more experience with voices than I.
Oh, Mika, what's going on with your voices?
Okay, well, I wouldn't say mine is more of the precognitive type, more like traumatic.
Oh, that's that.
But we're working on it.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I chose this.
You chose to be haunted by PTSD.
Well, no, it shows what happened to me. As he gestures to the bandages.
No, what happened?
Burning building. I think it was a raid of some sort. I don't know. I kind of walked in on the place. I walked in to help some people. I managed to get them out, but obviously at a price.
Do I need to say anything?
No, you don't.
Go ahead and roll.
Now, what are the
There's so
chances?
many-
Now, what are the chances of another
many
natural
details
one?
in
What are
the
the
cover
chances?
story.
Okay, it was almost a 4. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Why are there so many details in your cover story?
Yeah, Jesus. Just say like, oh, I was running away from my problems. No one's gonna ask any more questions
Yeah.
after
I
that.
know what it means.
We went into a burning building. We've known each other for a week. Okay.
Yeah, which we've already kind of thrown out the window.
Hey, you did that.
I kept it for a second.
Because I
Anything.
remember at some point someone had put up the story that Mikhail they just met up with Mikhail after they dropped Andrei. That's what I was going off of.
We kind of forgot that plot line, and we'll hope they forgot about it too.
We'll see.
We're so good, guys.
You're so good at cover stories, guys.
If we roll high enough deception, they can't tell. All right.
Well,
That's
so
stupid.
okay. My friend can be used as just like my friend, like not like actually my friend. And if we're going on the story that we picked you up right before we got on the boat, the mines were technically right before the boat.
That works.
Okay, but
Why would we travel together on the boat if we didn't do something prior? Well,
Okay.
we ended up meeting up. We ended up working together at the mines.
Oh, I
to
thought that
get rid of
was I thought that
spiders.
was the idea.
Yeah.
that's what you've been telling. But
Yes.
like every time you add more detail, you still gotta roll
Yeah, I
deception.
know. I know.
Even if it's not technically a lie, it is still deception.
Yes, I know.
Oh, well, that's very courageous of you. Did you have any magic shielding you? Do you know the absorb element spell? I'm sure that would have been very useful.
Probably, but nope.
Oh, you just ran in a burning building.
Yeah. Someone needed help, so I went.
Well, I guess we're lucky you're still here today.
Honestly, I'm surprised myself.
Okay. He looks a little bit taken aback by your. How do I even say this? He looks conflicted by to his reaction to your story. Takes a few moments. Well, if you need to talk to someone, don't give up on life. There's good things to see out there, and people to meet.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
All right.
You hear-
Okay. All right, Cash.
Yeah, you tell him, roast him.
Wait, I forgot what I do know of another ghost. Anyway.
You mean Grandpa?
No, he's not a ghost. I'm talking about Rayla's sister.
Oh
We
yeah.
know of another ghost.
I was wondering how long it would take.
But yeah,
like
How's Mira doing?
I don't consider her a ghost. Maybe that's why I didn't think of it like that.
you should ask her how she's doing.
I don't
Right
want
now.
to.
Yeah.
and y'all have like relatives and like people in your past that don't want to kill you, and it's insane. What's with that?
You have relatives?
Well, not relatives, but people in your life that don't want to murder you.
Oh yeah, I love my dead sister.
Okay, all right. At least you can talk to her.
Huh?
But yeah, Andrei's just gonna help set up the campsite.
All right. You do so. You go to help Laria. She's almost finished setting it up. Now it's mainly the pot and all that. You help set it up over a small campfire. There we go. That should do it. Okay, everyone, gather around. We're gonna do the stories, the food. What are we doing? I wasn't listening. I was just singing my song. What are we doing?
Well, I mean, we have a resident cook.
Yeah, I think I can just. I don't really have much. I just have rations and some water. We can make a stew out of it. And then, yeah, I guess we're telling stories while eating.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, let's just make a little bit of a stew. I'll throw in some of my veggies. Fee, can you go get us few herbs? Wait, no. How do you know which good herbs? Elias, can you tell apart the good herbs from the bad? Can you? No. There you go.
Could. Wait, never mind.
Well, okay. No herbs then. Just throw it all in the pot. Do you really try and guide her for the stew or anything like that?
Is she cooking?
I mean, she would be.
Oh. Huh.
I mean, don't we also have the magic cauldron?
Yeah, we have the magic cauldron that I brought.
It is the magic cauldron.
Okay.
She doesn't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, okay, yeah, if she's like at the pot and she's cooking, I feel like Rayla would just walk up to her and be like, "Oh, I was misunderstanding. Do you want to be the one who cooks the dish for us?"
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to cook? Oh, you can do it. I'm just usually the one that does that. Okay. You go ahead. She gives you the ladle that she's been using.
Rayla takes it with like a little bit too much like earnesty, like quickly out of her hand, like, "Okay, yeah, thanks."
Damn.
Wow, you really wanted to cook. So, what are you making us today, Chef Rayla?
Mm. So like, wait, I don't understand the logistics of this pot. Can I just make anything?
Yep. You don't need to have the actual ingredients. You can just do it.
Oh. Does it always have to be like soupy food, or can it be like something else?
It can be anything. Could make burgers.
That's awesome. Um, what's the weather like right now in this area? Like,
It's
what's the
quite,
temperature like?
it's quite sunny. It's a bit windy. It's it would be cold if it was more windy, but since you're in the ravine, you don't face much of that cold.
Hmm.
Wait, what time is it in the day?
Oh my god.
It's midday. I'm pretty sure.
What's the
Is it
name of
midday?
that NPC from Four Towns back that we haven't seen in a while? Can you tell me what kind of shoes he was wearing, please?
The
I
fact
know
that
in
you
the
can
next.
say that too is so dumb. It's just, oh yes, I take pictures of every single frame of my life for an entire month.
Yep.
Currently, it's a little bit past noon.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, it's a lot earlier than I was like under the impression it's like getting to like twilight time.
No, we have
Oh,
not been
no.
able. We haven't had a rest. We were trying to sleep at noon, and then we
Oh,
had to
yeah.
go do this.
Yeah, right now it's like 1 p.m.
Okay.
I don't know any foods apparently. Everything I know is Indian food. Fuck.
That's okay. Make Indian food.
That's okay. Yeah, Rayla's gonna whip up some biryani.
Some what?
It's like a rice dish.
What is it called?
Biryani. Oh wait, God.
Spell it out.
Biryani?
I'm so glad I tried to type that in to like autocorrect because oh boy, I had it spelled
Biryani.
so
Yeah, I got
wrong.
it. Oh, I got it right first try.
Oh, this
It was
Yeah.
so close. I had a U instead of an I.
Oh, this looks delicious. I can't look at pictures of food.
Oh
right now.
shit! Wait, I have
can't
we
do
have a
this to
different
myself.
name for it. I've had this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Nice. Okay. You whip up some biryani. The rations kind of melt into a bubbly mass that hide a bit the mixture underneath. And as you're done, you get 5 great portions of biryani.
Yeah, I'm basically done. People can get their share if you want.
What's the magical effect?
That is a great question.
It could be the wild magic.
No,
one.
please don't, please.
No.
We had a good impression with these
Wild
people,
magic one.
please. We finally like met people that don't hate us on sight.
By the way,
Yeah, they're actually kind of
Chaser's
cool.
hair- By the way, Fleet Chaser's hair has grown back completely by this point.
Yeah.
He's no longer a half of a horse.
Mm, I think everyone will get the ability bolstering. I don't know how to say the last word, but they're able to withstand. They have resistance to harsh climate.
It's called bouquet.
Bouquet? Is that a bouquet? Is that the word bouquet?
Bouquet, yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that one.
All right. You serve out the 5 portions. To who?
Mhm.
What do you... There's 6 people. What do you do?
Um,
Andrei will refuse his because he needs to pull out his loot for the next part.
Confused because I will say I've eaten beforehand.
Well, fine. I guess I'll take it then.
Because
Ugh.
it's noon.
Yeah,
It is noon.
whatever.
I'm not hungry. Dude, I'll just say I'm not hungry.
Ooh, that smells really nice. What is it? Laria takes a big sniff of, I assume give the plates to everybody.
yeah, it's just, I don't want to make, I don't know why. Wow, I'm really dealing with some identity issues right now. Yeah, it's just a rice dish that has mainly just vegetables and chicken in it.
That smells great. Does it have a name? Or is it Rayla's rice? Rayla's riveting rice.
I like the name Rail is riveting rice.
Good. And the people start eating into it. How does it taste?
Uh, hmm. It has like, it's not like a super in your face flavor. It's very subtle. It has a very slight hint of like a spice to it. But you mainly can just hear you can mainly just like taste like the different like flavors of the vegetables and the chicken in it.
All right. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, that's some good stuff. I'm gonna try and do that again sometimes. Yeah. Thank you for the food.
No problem. It's what I like to do.
People settle down, and Elias is clearly getting ready to tell a story. Um,
Ah.
you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Right before you do, he'll pull out his loot, and Andrei's going to start playing it a bit, and he's going to go, so, before we all tell stories, I feel like we should all establish what our goals are, if everyone's okay with saying what it is. Because once we have an understanding of what your goal is, maybe it can make the story a bit more understandable, or a bit more hilarious, seeing as how you got yourself in a weird situation. So, I can start, if that is fine. Well, I can say what my goal is.
Okay, well, go ahead, Mikhail. Tell us about you. Who are you?
So, I am Mikhail Vasiliev. My main goal is to do as much good as I can before, well, I'm not able to anymore. Kind of make myself a better person, or as good as I can be, because, well, I don't know. It's just something I've always thought of growing up. I guess one way to put it is that it's the right thing to do. That is not a lie.
Yeah, is that a lie? Doesn't sound like one.
Your name was Mikhail
Okay,
Vasiliev.
that's fair. I was like, was this the name? I was like,
I feel like actually no, we've been super inconsistent with the names. Never mind, yeah.
Mikhail, you've been consistent with at least. Everybody else has been very hit or miss.
Okay, 11.
I love Mavis Morgan.
Yeah.
Mavis Morgan.
Ilaria doesn't seem to find anything odd about what you say, but you do notice that both Amuse and Ilias are a bit doubtful of you as you start telling your story. Okay, well, go ahead. What's your story, big guy? Tall guy. You're built like a tree.
Yeah, I am. Huh. Well, where to start? Well, I can't say I have too many exciting stories. I can tell you one that I find myself laughing at. Well, it was dangerous. I almost died, but there was one time I was walking on this mountain path of some sort with some traveling companions of mine. There was a very odd companion with me, but this wasn't really the main point. The main point was, as we were walking along, I was strumming along, talking with all of them, I saw something in the sky. And
Oh no.
as I looked, it kept getting closer, and I wondered what it could be. I thought first maybe it was, maybe a leaf fallen from a tree, but that couldn't be it. We were on a mountain path. And then as I got closer and closer, I realized that it was a bird of some sort. And as I got closer, well, I'll be honest, it kind got the best of me, laid me out. I didn't even know it hit me.
And what did it do after that?
Well, my companions took care of it and nursed me back to health. Because that was, I'll be honest, that was the strongest bird I've ever met. Well, until I met Fi here.
Yeah. Speaking of, Fee has now taken residence on your head.
Aww.
They'll take it, you know. Fi's been pretty cool to this point, so yeah, they'll accept it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with them birds, right? They fly in from above, and you don't look at them until it's too late.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Well, I'm glad you're still here, Mikhail.
Me too.
I guess you've told your story, so I'll tell you one of mine. Which one should I take? Oh, I know. I'll tell you the story about that one time I faked being a bandit. So, I think I've mentioned that before, but I've lived in the woods for a lot of my life. And a little while after meeting Fee, there was a group of poachers that came in the forest. They were hunting for a special kind of deer that came about once a year for about a month, a bit of a migration, if you will. And they started getting deer. That's okay. That's circle of life. But then they wanted to get Fee too because they caught a sight of him, and I do my best, but I'm no match for a whole group of bandits, so I had to get creative. I snuck into the camp and knocked one of them out. I stole his clothes and I left him to hang in the forest. And then I walked up all around the camp pretending I was belonging there, just giving them the hey there, how's it going? Yeah, I'm the guy I'm saying I am. I didn't know the guy's name. I'm still not sure how they believed me. So I went to the captain of the bandits place, and I then started a whole spiel about how this second command was trying to overthrow him. Then they all started fighting, and it was a bloodbath. I took Fee and I headed out onto there, peaceful as a feather. Never saw any sight of him again. But
That is amazing. See, I always say that it's confidence. Sometimes you don't need to know a whole lot, but if you're confident enough, people will believe you.
exactly, you just have to act like you belong there.
Exactly.
It is a bit weird that none of them reacted to me having a different face than the guy. But it worked. What about you? And he gives you a nod, Rayla. Got any stories?
You see Rayla kind of like curl up a little bit with like her like legs up to her knees. Hmm. I guess this kind of happened with with someone I was traveling with earlier. And I'd like to think I've grown since then, but we were shopping, and their eye really took to like this one or these two pieces of technology. Not really sure how to describe it, and they really wanted it. And my friends back then, they weren't like the most. I didn't understand them too well, and they didn't. They were gonna steal it. They were definitely gonna steal it. Like 100%, they were gonna steal it, and I didn't want them to do that. But like instead of really standing my ground or anything, I kind of just bought it for them anyway. And then I was very, very, very broke after that.
Oh boy, yeah.
I think it was over like 40 gold or something.
What was the item that you bought? Was it some kind of like never-ending bucket that you can fill up with as much thing as you want, or was it like a really nice necklace?
Oh wow, those sound so nice. No, it was this pickaxe, and we used it once, and then it broke instantly after we used it.
Oh no!
And then it was this other thing. There was a shovel. I think we still have the shovel.
What does the shovel do?
I think if you click a button on it, it like extends.
So it becomes a bigger shovel?
I'm not. I think that would make too much sense. I'm pretty sure that, like the head of the shovel like detaches or something like that.
So it becomes a bigger shovel.
I think that's giving it too much credit, but sure.
Well, actually, if you're interested, Rayla, I have here 2 precious stones worth 100 gold pieces each. And from his back pocket, he takes out what are clearly just 2 pebbles. I'll give you a deal and give them to you for 50 each. What do you feel?
Wow, those look amazing. I'll take them for 0, and then I can throw them back at you.
Oh, okay, good. Elias, don't try and scam Rayla. She's nice. I was
But
really worried you'd try and buy it off him. He always tries this. Every time we go in town, he's just, hey, look at this weird magical liquid that I have. It makes you younger. It's just water. It's just water.
honestly, as annoyed as I do sound with that story, it wasn't that bad of a memory, so it's kind of
Oh.
cute that you do that.
Oh, well, that's nice. Ooh, my turn. I'll tell a story. And as you've been telling stories, time has gone on now. This one is Wait, I need to think actually. Okay, I need to think. I'll be back. The Moose, you say something. What? Why me? I don't have a story. Sure you do. Just tell them about that time. That time you were captured. Oh well, I don't want to relive that. Uh, well, tough love. Just do it. Oh. Okay, so this one time I was studying at the academy. And I was dealing with a weird gizmo that allowed people to go invisible, but it would also make a lot of noise. So not really useful, but very interesting magical technology. Um, and then this is embarrassing. There was a bear that came in. It was supposed to be a familiar used for demonstration, but it got lost in the academy. And I just didn't know what to do. I didn't want to shoot it because I was in the middle of a lab. You know, I could have destroyed a lot of items. And the bear really wasn't interested in eating me, but he started to play with a rope. And I'm not sure how, but he managed to snag me with it. He kind of like a lasso. He just tied me up, and he just dragged me around for a while. There's no fun ending to this. He just dragged me around for a while. I was okay after that. They found the master. I always count on you to be disappointing. That's
come
me.
on.
I did my best.
Give the guy a break.
No, that wasn't a bad story at all. I'm glad you turned out okay.
Thank you. See, it was a good story. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, I've got it. This is a story about the queen of Ralathon. Her name is Yeva. It was her, and one of her, her right arm, Kana. Kana is a magic user. We've talked about her before. There was also someone else, but that doesn't matter. Yeva, she sometimes went out to deal with a few problems people had, and one time a group of bandits tried to kidnap her, to ransom her. Because there were a lot of people around her, she played along for a while, and she let herself be captured. The bandits really thought they just had her cornered, and they brought her back to their hideout, locked her up in a cell with these big big manacles. And when they were sleeping, things looked pretty rough. And kind of had already begun to kind of make a bit of a rescue squad. And so in the day, that's when she would arrive. But at night, Yeva started to spring up. In the middle of the night, she broke her manacles, just pulled them apart like, "Arr!" And she makes a bit of a motion, like big muscly bear, and broke them. Of course, that alerted the bandits. She didn't think it would make that much noise. So they came into the cell to try and pacify her, which was a mistake because she beat them up. Then there was more bandits, of course, and they were just starting to surround her a bit. So what she did is, can you guess what she did?
Beat them up?
Yeah, but, and this is how she did it. Because she only had 2 hands and there were a lot of bandits, she couldn't just punch all of them. So what she did is she ripped off one of the beams, the supporting beams of the place, and just whacked them around with it.
Wow.
So when the morning came, Kana came in with someone else to kind of get her out of there. But they were really surprised because what they found was just her and a lot of knocked out bandits, as well as a new weapon for the queen.
That certainly would have been a sight to see.
Yep. So that's my story. Daria, you back? I'm not sure. So with this, a good chunk of time would have passed. By now, it would probably, unless you guys want to do more today, it would probably be about 6 p.m. now.
Andrei does have a question to ask.
Okay.
He's going to look to Laria and go, I noticed you had that rusty sword in your bag. Why do you keep it with you?
Oh, it was a gift from a friend. She said it was the first sword that she used. It's less of a weapon and more of a memento, if you will. She said that no matter how rusty and how worn it got, it never broke on her. So I should keep it on me just in case. It would bring me good luck.
See? Well, I guess that makes sense. Always good to have a backup.
Hey, it is. I think you have a really nice sword, don't you, Mikhail?
Yes, I purchased it recently, actually.
Oh, really? I thought it was quite fancy. Is it one of those magic swords?
Not quite. It's lined with mithril, though.
Ooh, mithril. That's fancy. What does it do?
He's going to take it out and still in the sheath and go, well, he kind of tosses it over. It doesn't do anything magic, but it's a bit more... It's able to hurt more things. It's not as ineffective as most mundane weapons.
What?
Well, most weapons are...
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I did see that too. I was like, what is that word? Do it now or die.
Okay. Gosh, God damn it.
No.
I would have.
But it's just able to hit a bit harder than most.
Oh, can I try it?
Of course. You know how to use a short sword?
Of course. I've been using a long sword. It can't be that different.
You'd be surprised, but...
But wait.
She begins to swing it around a little bit, making a few motions. Oh yeah, you're right. This is a lot lighter. This is more agile. You need to be more precise with it. It's not just force. Almost feels more like a rapier.
Kind of.
As she swings it around, she swings in the air, and you can hear the whooshes of the air being cut through cleanly. With one of the cuts landing on the tent, just cleaving very cleanly in it, making a small tear. Whoa! That really cuts well.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I had one of those. But where did you get it? You said you bought it?
Yes, way back over in, what's the place again? Andreth was the name?
Oh, I've never heard of the place. What is it?
It's pretty far out. It's the city built into a mountain. They have some very talented craftsmen there.
Oh, another city building. Huh. There's a lot of them, huh?
It's a good place to defend against.
Was that with the dwarves where you came from?
Yep. Plenty of 'em.
Oh, I see. Man, a dwarven mithril sword. That's really fancy.
Hmm.
Well, I'm fine. I've got my own sword. Here, you can have it back.
Thank you. Plus, either way, a sword's fancy, but at the end of the day, it's just as flawed as its user.
Oh, that's funny. I could swear I've heard something like that before.
Really.
Was it? No, it wouldn't have been Nicole. What?
I'm sure it's a pretty common saying.
Yeah, I was under the impression that's a bit cliche.
Yeah. You guys
Okay.
keep saying weird,
I think-
ominous things all the time.
I think it's a good piece of advice.
No,
Okay.
it's good.
Says
What do you
you use a stick.
Cliche. I mean, cliche as it is a cliche, as in it's like saying, if the shoe fits, like so. It's
Okay. All right, miss. I
It's
use a stick with no finesse whatsoever.
Yeah, you tell her, Mikhail. We use sharp sticks.
Yeah, but it's it's technique.
Yeah, that's what sets us apart.
It's the only thing I have.
We're better, right? She can turn into a bear, but we have sharp stick.
Well, I didn't say that. We are better at using sharp sticks.
You're right.
You both are powerful in your own way, I'm
Don't
sure.
patronize me.
It's
How
not.
dare you?
sharp
Wait,
stick.
no, I
huh?
don't want to be mean with you, Rayla. We can be friends. Like,
I'm just playing
No.
around.
Yep.
wait, what about you? Oh my god, I'm stupid. What was Morgan? Sorry.
Yeah.
What about you, Morgan? You didn't tell a story.
Oh, sorry, I've been spacing out for a bit. Story. I don't really have that many interesting tales. Really, I'm just trying to learn more about our current world, I guess. I mean,
Well, how about this? How did you come to meet Rayla and Mikhail? I feel like that could be an interesting story.
well, Rayla, I actually, well, really, I guess it comes down to the mines in the Dwarven region. I don't know if they told you the story, but Andreth, where Mikhail got the sword, had well, not a spider problem. They work with the creatures underground, and one of them being spiders that are known to have a very strong silk thread. And they were commissioning travelers, really, to take care. Some of the spiders, I guess, rebelled. I wasn't quite clear on the issue, but something was upsetting them, and they asked for travelers to go down and explore and take care of the issue. So we got on an elevator, on the same elevator, and we went down. We actually met a funny centaur man. I can never remember his name. Podman. Oh, that was long and pretentious. What was it?
Now,
Batman.
since I'm not I don't know if Andrei has been mentioned to be in this story, so it's like I can't just chip in.
It's where we met.
Yeah, it's the three of us. That's where we met.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just saying just Raylan.
I don't think you've actually precised that's where you meant. That's
No,
where
I'm just saying. All right,
Yeah.
this is how Mavis introduced the story.
Yeah.
Originally, I was gonna say I mentioned Rayla's name first because I was gonna be like, "Oh, we met, blah blah blah," but then I caught myself and was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
well, Rayla, in Undrith,
Exactly, and that's why you didn't have to roll deception.
exactly, yeah."
Yes, well done.
If I don't answer, I'm not answering the question.
No?
In Undrith, they asked for travelers, and all of us were in the same elevator. God, even the elevator was cool, honestly. But
I
So-
remember
went-
his name. It's Bodman Ninos El Holtra.
It's pronounced Ninos, not Ninos.
Ninos. Dang it.
not Spanish.
Sorry,
I had it
when I look
wrong
at that
earlier.
word and then I see L, it's just immediately what comes to mind.
Oh wow, that is pretentious.
Thank you.
Them humans for you.
Um,
Oh man. Oh.
see, he also was there because I believe there was an original expedition down to go and I guess get a feel for the spiders, and he had lost one of his companions down there, or one of his companions stole something and then hid down there. There's a few reasons why he was down there, I'm sure. And we teamed up, and it was dark, like unbelievably dark. And I don't know about you guys, but I cannot see in the dark.
Oh, you
Well,
can.
magic, but and there's so many spiders, and they just kept coming. Oh,
It was a lot of spiders.
so
Yeah.
many spiders.
Oh. So you just started knowing each other by fighting a bunch of spiders.
Well, fighting together does help you get to know someone, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
Did you end up killing all of those spiders, or how did that go?
so we were traveling through all these caves and tunnels carved out by whatever other creatures lived down there. And we encountered a giant glowing spider. I believe he was the father.
I didn't know spiders had dads. It makes sense though. I've never thought about that.
Me either.
How big was he?
It was 50 feet tall.
That's
It was
pretty
in a cavern, and he was 15 feet tall.
That's too big a spider. I was imagining maybe 5 feet.
No. He was like the father of all spiders.
Oh.
Yes. God, and he moved across the field within a blink of an eye.
Oh, and to put it in perspective, the children were about 3 feet tall, I think. So
Oh no.
yeah, a lot of them. I mean, they
Oh,
weren't
I'm sorry.
too
Yeah,
difficult
big
to take down.
spiders.
Also, a lot of poison.
Oh yeah.
It felt like throwing up every bite.
God, and I kept getting stuck by its pincers. Ugh. God, I was really just in front of that thing the entire time, wasn't I?
You really were.
very close to it.
Wait, so you fought a giant spider arm to arm?
Oh,
Or did
I
you just
didn't fight it
went up there
arm to arm. I
and
was
just-
armed to magic.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Granted, Rayla and Andrei were definitely also keeping it occupied along
There it
with
is. There it is.
Fuck! Wait, no, 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 wait, please, DM, have mercy.
Rama, please. Rama, we're stupid.
Oh, please, I'm sick. I'm sick and I don't.
Oh no.
For New Year's. For New Year's
I didn't even realize it either.
Christmas gift, please.
Oh.
Please.
I've been waiting for this.
No,
It was
Rama,
a
I'm
bad- it was a
avoiding
bad
talking about
time.
detail.
I've
I
thought
was so
about this.
good. I was doing so well.
Yeah, you've been doing them great. Like,
Yeah, you've been doing great.
I've been
Please.
preparing for this, and here's the kicker. Do you know what Laria's passive perception is?
What?
12?
It's 9.
nine.
So what we'll do is
I'm
we'll roll a dice.
gonna throw up.
See if she noticed that you didn't hear me, Kyle.
Oh boy.
I'm
And
gonna
then
throw up. I
going
can't do
to
this.
roll as a d20. You need to get above 9.
I
I
wish I
need to
saved
get
my
above
friendship.
9?
Yeah, it's just a d20. You add
It's a
no
flat
modifier.
D20.
It's a flat d20. There's a 45% chance that you have a very interesting evening.
My luck
Okay.
I am
nearly 5
so
dice.
ready. You have no idea. It's gonna go down in flames.
I'm
Should
so upset with myself.
we-
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, you know,
No,
you're
you're
fine.
good.
I messed up your name the first time it came up.
we-
So this is fair.
Yeah, you guys call me Rayla. I call you Mavis. It's just
I
that.
didn't. I was doing so well.
You were. I don't even talk. I don't even say Andre's name. I don't want to mention.
You said
him.
it on the boat, but I don't think anyone was around to hear it.
Yeah, because I was traumatized by that.
That was
Jokes on you.
hilarious.
I have had
Oh
to use
no!
What?
interchangeably. Wait. Did you?
Oh my god.
I'm done.
Well.
Fuck. Okay, no, we can save this. We can save this.
Continue with
Do you
your
know why?
story.
Do you know why we can save this?
Hmm.
We decided we left Andrei in Andrei.
Continue with your story.
Fuck, okay. Would I have noticed I slipped up?
I'd say you yourself didn't until Double pointed it out.
Yeah.
So Mavis would not have.
Oh my
But
god.
continue. Go ahead.
Okay, shit, I can't adjust it in any way then.
Be careful, I
I
might
have to
have
continue.
Yeah, alright, how do I continue?
careful there. I might have to change the cheery, happy music to more intense one.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, and they were helping out from there, but God, I went down. I went down a couple of times.
Yeah, you were pretty. It got scary in there for a bit. Yeah.
I feel like I felt the call for a second.
Hold on. What did you say before?
That she almost
Okay,
died.
this is alright. Mavis would realize at this point, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, there was we were traveling with a fellow named Andrei for a bit, but we left before we boarded.
Hey, tell me more about that.
Apparently he was in trouble for regicide? Or attempted regicide?
You can see her expression shifts and becomes much less happy-go-lucky.
Yep.
I guess you could describe it as conflicted. If you were a little bit less generous, you'd describe it as angered.
Yeah. And he seemed
She looks
Oh,
at the
God.
three of you in succession. Where, that was in a dwarven city named Undreth, you say?
yes.
Yeah.
Can you, do you have a map where you can show me where that is?
Yeah, it's on our cart.
And you wouldn't have your map on here. Okay. So tomorrow.
I mean, we did just jump into battle.
he fought with you.
Yes, jester outfit.
Did he say anything? By this point, both Elias and the Moose seem to have gotten the cue, and the both of them are on quite high alert and just scanning you intently.
He didn't really talk much.
Well, he almost seemed mournful.
Mm.
And
Lara doesn't say anything. She stares at you, thoughtful.
I understand regicide, or even attempted regicide, is a big deal, but I couldn't help myself from thinking that there was more to it when we found out. Granted, they parted one's ways with one named Andrei as we boarded the ship.
Hmm. What did you think of how he was? How he acted?
I'm not gonna lie, when I had first encountered him, he seemed odd and suspicious. But dependable. And he was very quiet, but as he started to speak, especially towards the end, he has what I would call a tortured soul and regret.
Notice that it seems Lara stopped listening about halfway through that sentence. The dependable. Seemed dependable. Is that what you said?
There was a moment where I trusted him to have my back.
You hear a loud gnashing of teeth as you say that. What do you mean, dependable? He left my dad to die. He left all his friends to die. And he came and tried to kill his queen. What do you mean, dependable? Her face is twisted in anger.
Okay. I'm saying what I saw with my own eyes. I don't know your history with him. I'm saying what I experienced. And something wasn't right.
You can see her squeezing her fists tightly. So much of the knuckles seem very white.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Did he say where he was going to go?
I think he was just traveling east. Just picked the direction and went.
Honestly, I presume he thinks he's going to hell.
Yeah. I won't lie, I also thought he was a bit crazy when I
I know,
met
I
him.
absolutely threatened his life when I first met him. I know what I'm saying, guys.
Okay. Yeah,
Again, suspicious.
hey, I trust you. Yeah, I can't give a huge moral judgment of his character. He just seems troubled, if anything.
Laria's expression has been getting more downcast as you've been talking. Is her faith, your face, sorry, her face as you've talked has begun almost to tear up slightly. Not a single one has rolled down, but the corner of her eyes are definitely moist. And you can see that her whole body is shaking slightly. I'm I'm gonna go away for a moment. You all have a good evening. She gets up and starts walking away. You can hear her mutter the word peace. After a few moments of silence, Elias breaks it. What about you, Mikhail? What do you think of him? Mr. Andrei?
Well, it's a weird impression, first seeing someone dressed in an outfit like that. Certainly confident to walk around in something like that. But my only interaction with him, well, I say that, I guess I didn't really have any. We worked together, but I'm not sure. Couldn't really get a read on him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the point.
You know, yeah, the mask and the fair enough.
And the fucking bells.
With the little jingle. Yeah.
It's astonishing he was so good at sneaking. Was it like a challenge thing to him, or?
I don't know, I remember once he tried to leave, like, out the back alley. I don't know, it's kind of obvious what he was doing.
I don't know.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. He's probably by this point out of even the Dwarven Kingdom, right?
I would assume by the time we part ways, I mean, wanted posters were up,
Well,
which made it helpful identifying him.
Yeah, he could be anywhere, given that, well, the boat we left on, if he took the same waterway.
you would know though if he did.
Hmm.
You know what he looks like.
I mean, I imagine the dragon, at the very least, would be able to spot him.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't mention something though. The boat had dragons on.
Yeah,
So what
Rakathun was the guy. He terrifying. Well, terrifying in a respect kind of way.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep. God. His magic was so nice.
Interesting way to pilot a boat.
Well,
I'm sorry to have ruined your friend's day.
yeah, we'll talk to her about it. I fear, and he gives the moose a bit of a light punch to the arm, to which he responds with a "ow." That we might be going east soon, so since y'all are going to Bethinde, we might not see each other for a while.
Well, do your safe travels.
Well, no point in ruining our night for it. Have I told you guys about this story? And he begins to tell another story. And
Time skip.
yeah.
Sounds good.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going. You fine with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't doing
Sure.
anything else that I put. Like that was. I'm
Also,
surprised we got out of that situation. I'm not doing
Really?
nothing else.
you really were like, oh, he could have gone out on the boat.
We
Why would you put
Are
that
you
thought into their
stupid?
brain?
Listen,
Why
I'm
would you
just
say
I'm just
that?
telling them the options, okay? We
I
need.
mean, give them more options.
Listen,
they're gonna
I'm
get
like
more suspicious.
90% sure that Elias is on to me, okay? Like
He
I'm,
already said he was going east. Just don't.
Do you know how careful I was trying to be with what I was saying?
listen, I'm just trying to cover all the bases.
Don't. Stop. Please.
Listen,
The
my
more
head's on the
you
line.
add, the harder it is to keep track of anything. Just give the bare minimum.
I'm just saying what could have happened, all right?
Okay, honestly, I respect it. I respect it. That's it.
I think you should tell her personally, but
Oh yeah,
That would
with
be-
that reaction,
Oh,
yeah.
be like,
I
hey,
know.
so about your dad.
Yeah, by the way, we didn't know that.
Also, yeah, you're such an interesting person, aren't you?
We didn't know you like, just killed a bunch of men.
Or like left them for dead, rather.
We don't know if that's
I
what
I
happened,
can't. I
but
can't say anything.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
Just bring up your concerns in character and see what happens.
Oh boy, more therapy.
yes, we're in the perfect place to do that right
yeah, we
now.
can't do that right now, man.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. I
Don't
dare you.
do it. Honestly, do whatever.
I am so down with whatever happens.
Most people go crazy.
We'll wait for her to come back.
So Elias begins to tell some stories, and time passes. Night begins to fall. Mavis, you would know that 8 p.m. nears. The birds are chirping out fairly happily. He is not among them. He seems to have laid down for a bit of a rest. Oh, well, I guess it is getting a bit dark. So I can tell you what that guy said, maybe tomorrow. How about we all head for a good night's rest?
Is your friend gonna be okay? Should we?
Don't worry. I'll go check on her.
Okay.
I think she'll be more determined. Don't think she's too mad at you. Don't worry, Morgan.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, I think you brought down some med rolls for y'all, right? We all have
Yeah.
our tents, but if you need, we could, well, bunk.
I quite like being able to watch her. I'm good. Thank you.
I'd like to savor this view.
Assume you do, Rilla?
Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you properly.
It was, he was saying that you guys had your bedrolls, but if you wanted to, share a tent, there was room.
Oh, that's nice of you. I think I'll just take the bedroll though.
Okay. Well, we're, well, at least I'm gonna head off. Go see, make sure Lauren is okay. Have a good night, folks.
You
Mhm.
too.
Okay.
Wait, fuck! Is it just us with
Yes.
Thomas right now? Ugh.
Yes, and
The
he
baby
gets
Thomas.
that realization as well. He kind of looks around very awkwardly. He almost seems scared. I'm gonna go too. You
Yep.
have a good night.
You too.
Sleep tight.
Good night.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I don't think there's bugs here. It's stone. They wouldn't have much to eat. Wait, no. I'm gonna go. Goodbye. He turns around to argue about bugs, but quickly heads into his tent. His robe trailing behind him.
Maybe this is just gonna plop on the just flop down.
Well then.
That was a day.
Indeed it was.
So, I'm assuming we're gonna leave as soon as the morning comes.
Yes. But I guess I should say, do you have any questions?
Do you think this is the right place to talk about all this?
Honestly, I don't really care. It's
How are
maybe
you?
maybe the exhaustion's getting to me, but
How are you holding up?
it's enlightening.
I'm assuming we're like just trying to talk quietly. It's just amongst the three of us. A bit of ways from the tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Fee's just chilling, but
Oh, fuck.
by chilling, I mean sleeping,
Okay.
or at least got his eyes closed.
Oh, is he still on my head?
Not anymore.
Fee?
No.
Okay.
Aw.
He could be actually. Yeah, he would have gotten off your head when things got tense.
Okay.
Aw,
Oh,
non-confrontational.
yeah. Sorry, I brought some tension earlier.
I did the same, so it's fair.
Mm.
Yeah, I was so worried coming here, and then we made every mistake and everything I was scared of on this first day.
Yeah.
It seems. Yeah, I'm confused about my hometown.
I am too.
Do you,
I have a feeling it may not exist anymore.
that's what I fear. And I fear what year it might have been erased.
No idea.
Can't be that old, right?
Who knows?
How correct was she?
About what exactly?
Besides initial assault that we knew of before.
Did you really leave those people? Your friends?
Fuck.
No, I didn't. I was right there
Didn't
with them.
think you did.
But it's still, well, I'm still partially to blame.
Sure, but
Someone's got to take responsibility.
yeah, but you don't necessarily have to take all the responsibility.
Well, that's kind of the job I signed up for. Well, I don't know if I signed up for it. Kind of fell into it, but I took it all the same.
Do you think if you explained, and I mean properly explained,
I've been considering that. I don't really feel good sending them on a wild goose chase. But I'm not really sure what to do.
is it bad? I kind of don't want to let that one out of my sight right now.
What do you mean?
I don't know how he's connected to the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the little sorcerer? Yeah.
But if obsessed with knowledge.
I like him much more than the other one.
If we could steer it into a more healthy way, could we prevent?
Maybe.
Because I
Thing is, I think we're fighting up against someone who has precognition, so he's always going to be a step ahead of us.
I don't think he realizes there's a fight, though.
Maybe.
And I'm worried about... I don't know exactly what the deal I made fully entails anymore. I mean, the marks haven't showed up or anything, but...
No. Man. Seems like this was curated just to mess with us.
I saw him as he is now when I talked with him within my vision. But there's also the shadow form. Oh, what does it mean?
I don't know. Man. I think we just don't have enough. He has way more information to work with.
Well, he doesn't know it though. I mean,
Well,
what if
this one.
What if this is him before he made contacts with the Everbirds?
How would that even work?
I don't know, but he's there, which obviously is a weird, right?
Yeah,
Maybe if we stay near him, we figure out where the Everbirds are or who they are.
like if we keep watch of him.
Well, I assume we're gonna be here for a bit.
Potentially. But if we
I don't know.
are,
It may be paranoia.
true.
But currently, at least some form of him has control over my life, so
Yeah,
I think I have a right to be paranoid about this.
that's fair. And
Yeah.
for the sake of that, should I hold off on, confessing, I guess?
Well, I think if you confess, they'll never leave us alone.
I hate how right that sounds. Crap.
And maybe we can get some truths told, and even if she doesn't necessarily forgive, maybe she'd be willing to help us.
Yeah. Should I go right now? Just get it out of the way?
Maybe we should rest first.
Like, we're gonna get in a fight?
I don't know how you guys feel, but you've not slept in like a day.
Yeah, but it's gonna suck even more if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep with this on my mind.
I can knock you out if you want.
I don't think that is going to give me the sleep I would like. But I appreciate the offer.
If you really need to do this, you should.
See, when you say that, it makes things even harder,
Listen, I'll support you no matter
too.
what you decide.
You two are the worst.
I'm serious.
Yeah, we need it.
That's why I said it. And he stands up.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're here if you need us.
Yeah. Oh crap! He's gonna walk over to wherever Lyra went.
Oh, shit. Okay.
She's in her tent with Elias. You can see the both of their silhouette. And both of them seem to be sitting. There's a bit of a light coming from inside, so you can see their shadows against the wall of the tent.
He's just gonna kind of like slowly just walk up.
I see. You do so. You can hear some talking as you creep on closer. Would you like to listen?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Aria is speaking. It's just I didn't think I'd find a trace so quick. And he's so far already. What do you plan on doing? Well, of course I'm gonna go after him. But so far and away, I'll be alone. I won't have anybody I knew. The Queen won't be there. Ghana won't be there. Mom won't be there. And when I face him, I I don't even know who he is anymore. Who he was. What I've known about him was wrong. The way I thought he was just it's just not it. Is he is he gonna try and kill me if he sees me? Is that really what you worry about? No, it's not. But what I really worry about is how I'm gonna bring him back. I I don't even know what Dad would do. I miss being able to talk to him, you know? Now it's only when we're almost dead, he comes in and just destroys our enemies. But Dad wasn't just a sword. It was more than just this lump of steel. And you can see her holding the shadow of her blade. But I will bring him back. I will make him face his justice. And I'll get him to tell me everything. And I'll know. I will know. If what I thought I knew was just a lie all along. When you do find him, if he does attack you, what are you going to do? Are you gonna run away? Are you gonna fight him? Are you gonna kill him? I I I don't know. I want to bring him back. I know that's what I should do. But also I know deep inside of me, it's grown every time Dad came. I feel angry, restless. I think that's I think that's Dad telling me something for each time he comes. How he feels.
Andrei's gonna pat on
I
the
think.
tent a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, got someone to show you to.
Oh, do you mind, buddy? We're talking right now.
This is related.
Hmm. Okay, we'll be out in a moment.
Of course.
Wouldn't roll 20.
See. Do you stay near the tent, or what do you do?
He'll back off.
All right. You do so. You hear 3 loud tinks, a bit of steel against stone, and you hear some cloth shuffling. Maybe it's just a tent. After a moment, the both of them come out. Liar's eyes are dotted with red, and Elias has a stern face, unlike his playful self. Well, go on ahead.
Yep. First off, he'll kind of like put his sheath of his sword down on the ground. And he'll put his loot down as well. And then he'll reach into his bag. He's gonna pull out the locket. He's gonna click it open.
Hi. That Dan made that. She looks confused for a moment. Her eyes stare at the locket. And the night begins to light up a little bit as a drop of fire tears through the sheath of her sword. You're him.
Yeah, I am. He's gonna kind of take the wrappings off, and he'll use prestidigitation to wipe away the makeup. I felt like I owed you that much.
You feel a gust of wind blow past you as Fee dashes into Famusa's tent. Larya is shaking. A tear rolls down one of her cheeks. And with shaky hands, she goes and grasps her sword, unsheathing it in a single motion. A drop of fire goes down all the way along the blade. The trail lights up alone in the night. She takes a deep breath. Andrei Timmer, you are under arrest for the attempted murder of Queen Kana. You will follow me back and pay for your crime. The moose comes out of his tent. He doesn't say anything.
I'd also like to get up. Yeah. Rayla, quick, we gotta back him up.
I'd say I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Oh, this is not what I meant by honest conversation.
If If you can't do that,
You'll kill
her
me?
voice, her voice trembles as she looks at you. The both of her eyes are like small lakes drowning in tears. Then I'll make you. She points her sword at you and gets in her fighting stance. A stance you yourself know. Do you do anything?
He's just gonna stand there with his arms folded. This isn't necessary. You wanted answers, right? So here I am.
She's clearly uncertain. I. Who was it that I knew all this time? Was it just a lie all along? Were you just using him, using them?
No, of course not. What I did, it was uncalled for. And, well, that's putting it lightly. All I can say is that I am sorry for doing it. My goal was never, as stupid as it may sound, I wasn't trying to kill anyone. I let the pressures of everything get to me. And when things started to change, I couldn't handle it. I snapped.
I. What? That's. It's all. What you did to the queen, it was just. Because you were stressed.
Not
What?
quite.
What? What about. What about Dad? What about Nicole? What about all of them?
When you said earlier that I left them to die, I'm not sure what you've heard or what you've been told, but that was not the case. When I was there, I was with them, I was fighting with them. I tried so hard to keep everyone safe because I made the mistake. I slipped up. I was the one responsible, and I made a mistake. And when we were all surrounded, they refused to let me take the fall for it. And for whatever reason, they didn't give me the privilege of death.
No. You're the only one who survived. Nobody else. All of them died. They died fighting, trying to save themselves and to save another. She lowers her sword, but the flame grows brighter. They found Dad's body, you know? And I saw him. All around him, there were dozens of them, all dead. All those who tried to stop him from saving you. All of you. But you're still here. With not a corpse to vouch for you. She squeezes her sword very tightly, and you can see a bit of blood dribble down the blade from her own hand. She seems very conflicted.
How far am I from it?
You could be within 60 feet.
Okay. I like to slowly start moving closer.
Stealth?
Alright, stealth check. Please don't fuck me.
I mean, I say that they are elves. They have dark vision, and you have no cover. I don't
23.
think. I mean, I know I said to roll stealth.
Yeah.
They do have dark vision, and you don't have any sort of cover.
I'm not necessarily trying to hide it. I just like want to slowly start coming closer.
Okay, so you just come closer slowly.
Yeah.
Ilaria herself shakes with uncertainty. She looks at you, but still, her big wet eyes. Her expression is just as conflicted as the rest of her. It seems halfway between asking you, pleading you to tell her what to do, and anger, where she forces you to do what she wants. Revenge. What do you do, Andrei?
I did talk with your father
What?
recently. Couldn't tell you exactly how or why it led to that, but this little locket that the both of you made when I used my magic on it, I was taken somewhere. And I met him. I spoke to him, so he contemplated everything. I know that's hard to believe, but I'll just tell you what I remember. He loves you more than anything. You are one of the reasons that he's still holding on to who he is. And I know that those may seem like empty words, but that's all I can offer you.
Her tears begin to flow very freely. They fall on the ground with thick splashes. And she wipes them away, still with her sword in hand, the flame growing dimmer Don't even. Her expression is downtrodden. As she looks downwards, her stance shifts. She almost looks limp.
Sorry to thrust this upon you, but I felt it was wrong to just send you off on a chase that you may never complete.
You say all that. Then why? Why is it when the Queen Kana found you? After Dad died, fighting them off. After Tame and Furia. All of them. Why? How could you? How could you have been laughing? Laughing at all of them? She told me you had something from all of them. You knew. But you didn't do anything. How? How could you?
There is not a single answer I could give that would be satisfying. So I won't. All I can say is that I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong. And I'll get what's coming to me. But I can't face that quite yet.
How? What could be more important than this?
It's gonna look over at Mavis and Rayla. Well, I ran into someone that needed help. As long as I can take care of that, I'll face whatever's coming to me. No matter how much I may not agree with the Queen's decisions as of recent, I'll take whatever's coming to me.
Gloria's stance shifts back up. Her tears have stopped to flow. She looks straight at you, and she seems angry. Her eyes, it's hard to tell if she's looking at you, behind you, through you. They seem a little bit unfocused. She lifts her sword back up, pointing it at you. You will. Yes, you will. Get what you owe. But it will start here.
If you want to kill me, so be it. I won't do anything to stop you.
Oh,
Only thing I will ask is that if you could help my friend here, if you would like to carry it out.
oh, wait. Hold on. No deal. No deal.
She, as you say that, looks at you straight in the eyes. And she lets out a very powerful scream. She goes to charge at you, sword pointed, not at your heart, but at your arm. And what would be a powerful slash. You hear words spoken to your side. And Laria falls to the ground.
Thank God. Okay. I was hoping I was reading that right. Jesus Christ.
A moose's hand is extended as he finishes the casting of a spell. Elias walks towards you and picks her up. Do you know what you've just done?
Maybe not fully, but I felt it was the right thing to do.
It may have been. He goes and picks up Laria. I know. I know. If she tried to fight you, your friends would have just let you die. That's why I asked the moose to stop her. He says it's just a sleep spell. She'll wake up in due time. Because I know we wouldn't stand a chance against you. But now it's time you go. She'll be chasing you, you know?
Yeah. I'm sick of dragging people down. And if it means anything, I don't know how to say it. I act like I'm good with words, but in all honesty, I just kind of wing it. But well, at least I hope, he looks at the other two, that we wouldn't try to harm anyone as much as we could.
He looks over the three of you. Tell me, Andrei, Timur. He waits for a moment after he says that. Almost like he's waiting for a reaction of some kind. Do you think it's true that overcoming obstacles make people stronger? Do you think that's how she'll react?
Adversity does make someone stronger, but in all honesty, I'm not sure what She'll do. I wanted to give her at least some answers that I could. Something to think about at least. Because there isn't much else I can.
That was very kind of you. And I think when she gets to think it over and doesn't have everything thrust upon her at once like this, I don't think she'll be that angry with you.
So,
But I don't think she'll stop chasing you. If she does, I think you should go find her.
yeah. I will. I got a lot of debts to pay. So, I guess that's one way to do it.
Who doesn't? He flies from the moose's tent back to Elias's shoulder. And gives a bit of a poke at Elias's cheek. He looks at it, and then you. It's obvious, that you care about her, that you love her. Is this what you do for the people you love, the people that matter to you?
For a while, I thought that was all I could do. But I'm hoping that I can change. I just want what's best for everyone. And I know I messed that up pretty badly. But no matter how difficult it might be, as long as I'm breathing, at least, I'll try to make things as right as I can.
He looks happy isn't quite the right word. He looks agreeable. As he looks at you, you feel respect. And Andrei Timmer, I wish you the best of luck with whatever curse you're trying to undo there with your new family. And he gives a bit of emotion towards you, Mavis and Rayla. And he extends a hand, putting Laria over his shoulder to shake yours.
I'll shake it.
Till the next time we meet, either as arch-villain Andrei Timmer, who has caused the world to become a ceaseless pit of villainy, or the time we fight again on the same side on the battlefield. Led a courageous little girl.
And whichever does end up happening, I'll reach into his bag and pull out his sickle. This'll be a pretty neat keepsake then. Do with it as you wish. I'd like to move on from it.
He looks at it and takes it. I'll take care of it.
It served me well. Hopefully it can do a bit more good. And thank you again.
The moose takes a bit of a step forward. You might want to get moving quickly. This spell is not gonna hold for so long.
Yeah.
Guess we better get to climbing.
And also, I will be blaming you. And he points at you, Mavis, for the spell.
Yeah, that's fair.
With my magic, I can teleport you most of the way upwards if you want.
Oh, thank God. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that'd be great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh.
Listen, I owe you all like 15 drinks. I'll figure
Yeah.
something out.
Yeah. Next time, if we ever meet on opposite sides, I'll pull my punches.
I probably don't need to.
Have confidence in yourself, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Supervillain.
You know,
Maybe I could find a way to like make a nice high for you guys.
Maybe you
That's-
can learn how to use the bow.
we should get moving. Anyway, thank you all. Also, so sorry to you two. He looks at Mavis and realizes that he's like, I keep preventing us from sleeping or having any respite whatsoever as he starts putting on the climbing gear.
You needed to get it off your chest. I understand.
Yep. He's gonna start climbing.
Yeah, this went better than I thought it would. Wait, are we getting teleported?
Andrei's gonna climb.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, I can
Okay.
move because I move half speed with a climbing gear, like 45 feet in
Yeah.
6 seconds.
I
So,
was
like,
about to... Rob, I was about to be like, please don't tell me you're gonna make us awkwardly stand here
that would be
after
so
that whole
funny.
conversation.
Yeah.
It would be quite funny if the sleep spell lasted a bit longer.
I was gonna be like, because like I don't have hold person equipped right now. The only thing I was about to do was cast heat metal, and that would have been awful.
Yeah, and I have like no spell slots essentially left, and I was like, oh no.
That's what I gave up heat metal because I was like, oh, we're traveling. I mean, not heat metal, hold person. We're traveling. Why would I need it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But yeah, no, I'm so glad I read that because I was about to be like, I'd like to hold action heat metal for she tries to stab him. Maybe she'd just drop it and burn her hand. It's better than all of us having to fight.
I mean, I'm not sure what you think would happen then.
I mean,
I
you
don't
could be like,
know.
hey, let's not fight. I really don't want to hurt you, but I'm not going to let you kill my friend.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was like the thing.
About
The
that.
reasonable people would indeed think that, but the one that is shaking in anger and
Yeah,
crying about the death of
the
her
thing is,
family
I
is
wasn't trying to
really not
appeal to
inclined
her.
to be the rational one.
No, I understand. I wasn't trying to appeal to her. I was trying to appeal them. I was going to try and appeal to them.
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm so glad I fucking read that. Right? Jesus.
And I'll always count on you to be the smart one.
Oh. Okay, but this, why do you purposely make Andrei speak as vague as possible?
Yeah, what is that about?
It's more that like any answer he gives is not going to be satisfying, and it's like he's already basically said everything, like what the reasoning is. So it's like I can only offer you my apologies.
You're like the main lead in every romance.
I really don't like that. I was thinking
No.
like some kind of like I don't know what genre I was thinking it could have been, but I was not expecting that.
No, I think you did fantastic there, Double.
Also, I know we want to reflect on that, but do we want to get out of the thing first? And then...
The what?
Oh, the ravine. Yeah, we're not done yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta
Okay.
do. I
Still in
mean,
the scene.
yeah. So you and the moose. I assume you follow him as he heads towards the scaffolding.
Yeah.
Okay. I should be able to teleport you to the first one. And then that's gonna be a bit rough. I know your friend got climbing gear. If he straps down a bit of rope, you can maybe go up that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you guys
figure it
so
out.
much.
Right. Oh, actually, hold on. How much rope do you have? I can lend you mine.
think we have,
I have 50 feet.
yeah,
We have 30
so,
feet.
Yeah, we have 130 feet total, I think, because I also
Okay.
have 30 feet.
You're gonna need 200. We'll just lend you your hours.
Thank you.
Thank
Elias,
you.
This is a really uncool exit, and I'm so sorry.
The other exit would have been like death or something.
Yeah,
Don't.
I'm sorry. I
don't-
can only like fly once every 8 hours.
You can fly. That's all that matters.
well, you could just turn into a bear again.
I kind of. We were traveling before, and I kind of did something similar, and I can't. It takes so much energy.
Well, okay, that's okay. We'll just do the rope thing.
Yeah.
He Andre, he tosses his bunch of rope at you, and Fee picks up the moose's as he himself goes flying above you and waits for you up. There you go.
Him being nice is freaking me out.
Thank you so much, Thomas.
Yeah. Take care and thank you.
Safe
Thank you for
travels.
calling my friend.
And I wish you
See
luck
you
in your
again.
studies.
See you around.
The moose teleports both you, Mavis and Rayla, upwards to the scaffolding.
Oh.
The magic feels very familiar to you. The both of you, actually, as you both have
Yes.
tasted the moose's magic before.
Wait, is he still near us right now?
No, well, I mean, kind of. He's downwards from the scaffolding. You're up top. And I assume you do the rope thing. Get up.
Yeah.
Let's
Hard.
propel ourselves upward. Let's go.
Yeah. We're rock climbing or something.
Alright. You,
Certified belayer.
alright. So you do that. Do you have any way of getting the cauldron? Like the sleep roll, sure, but the cauldron's gonna be a rough one to get up that way. You,
Can't roll cool at once, Rama.
that's not what rule of cool
I
is.
know.
I mean, could I take
That's
it up
just-
with like my?
Oh yeah,
my
could Andre
arm
take
gear?
it up?
Oh yeah, if he strapped it to his back, he could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I-
you're bad.
I
You're on top.
refuse because Rayla has little to no stake with these people. I refuse to have her get punished for this if I'm
Shall
losing
we-
her item.
Okay, but like that would be so. Imagine she gets a vendetta. They took my cauldron. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna shoot them all dead.
It's her villain arc, dude.
Didn't she already start her villain arc?
Yes, but this would be even funnier.
That'd be an odd
They
way
took
for
my
it to go.
cauldron, also my sister or whatever, but the cauldron.
Yeah,
My cauldron won that.
yeah, that's the important one. The one I won by making a stew. Yep, that's the one. Anyway, you do manage to get up top, and as you get in the cart and go as fast as Fleet Chaser can carry you.
I'm so sorry, guys. I can't. He's just gonna jump into the cart. I can't believe I.
No,
Hey.
you're good.
And remember how we said we kind of want them chasing us anyway? Because we're.
I guess, but like,
It's honestly, Elias and this version of Thomas are kind of fun to talk to.
yeah, but
Yeah,
she's like,
honestly-
you know how much it sucks. She was like my little sister, and then I did like that. That's what happened. I didn't even. I thought she was fine.
Oh yeah, no, that's awful. She has every right to be mad, but like,
Yeah.
this isn't justice. Or I still don't really know the story because you didn't fucking explain what happened.
You didn't explain yourself at all.
There's not much to
By the way.
explain.
What do you mean?
I
doesn't
made
know
a
what
mistake,
happened.
and then we all paid for it.
Explain
Okay,
them.
but you didn't explain the mistake.
I mean, it's nothing too complicated. I thought.
Yeah, you
You
think
should
that.
have
You can't assume that's what others are gonna think.
Fine.
God,
Then-
learn communication,
When
please.
you run into them eventually again, please explain yourself to her.
Yeah, sure. That'll help a lot.
Dude, I think we're gonna have multiple attempts and tries at this, so I think eventually we will get it.
One of them will get right.
She's very sweet, very cute.
Yeah, your friends are so cute.
I only knew one of them.
Well, they're
The
all
other
decent.
one was making me slowly go insane.
Elias, you know, she made a good friend.
Yeah, Elias is cool. But are we not going to address the other?
I'm really.
Nope.
I would like to sleep on
I
it.
don't know.
I'd like to sleep on it. I don't want to think about it.
The baby.
Let's hope
version
he
of
doesn't
Thomas?
fucking enter our dreams again.
I don't know.
But this one was so nice.
I know what happened. Like, it's kind of cute, right? The rambling.
Yeah, he's just like a little guy. He's just studying magic. How did he
He's a nerd.
How is this?
It's probably the voices that are in his head.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
would
what's
do
that?
it. I bet it's I bet you he was like searching for information and got corrupted. And this
Then
is
how
the
did he get-
corruption. This is in what's happening, the beginning stages.
Yeah.
He's gonna start doing riskier and less moral things in the name of knowledge.
Yeah.
So,
whatever. He's gonna.
If
lay
now
down the
we
cards.
made it so that they have to chase after us, he has less time to do that.
I don't know. He's gonna just
We
lay down.
saved the world, guys.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I kind of feel better. I was very worried about our covers being blown, but now they already have, so I don't have to really worry about it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's-
sorry.
Don't worry about it. Andrei's just gonna collapse.
I'm so tired. I'll stay up first and drive, you guys. Take a nap.
Right.
Sure.
So both Andre and Ray. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Rayla's just gonna go into like the back seat, the back of the cart.
Mm-hmm. Like get set up to sleep.
Yeah, she'll get comfy.
All right. For the record, the claw is now embedded very deeply into one of the planks of the cart and it's standing upright.
Not a problem.
Yep, it's just
How
happening. It's about 3 inches into the plank, so like it pierces the other side.
do it next time we encounter a worm thing? I think we should just stab it with it and see what happens.
I think that's genius. That's such like a science way to go about
Right?
it.
Noted.
We gotta fuck around and
React.
find out.
You create a reaction between two very different types of elements and see what they
Yeah.
do.
Let's see what happens.
Anyway, as you ride into the midnight sky, Mavis, by the way, it's midnight.
Yeah.
The session will end on two last words. Words that only Mavis hears.
Fuck her.
Followed by a familiar laugh. 2 days. That's where we'll leave it.
I'm gonna kill his younger self.
Oh no.
Don't kill him. I love
Well, I am curious what would happen. Yeah, like I love it when he's just like a super villain now. He's just like, guys, please, I'm really not trying to do. I'm sorry. Listen, like, bro, I was like 19. Please, I'm sorry. Like that was part of it where I was like, I was vague because it's like I don't. I know Andre's like, he's like, I'm not gonna explain. Like I can't explain what it's like to be in that experience. Like I can't. Like that's not gonna work. That's the only answer he could give. Yeah, the reason I was talking so slow when he was like, I met your father, because I was like, because in the conversation he had with her father, he was just like, dang, you attacked the queen? That's crazy, bro. And that was basically his reaction. So it's like, oh yeah, he was fine. It's like, no, I can't say that. I was like, no, there's no way it's happening right now. And it's like, oh no. Like, hey, yeah, that guy you're talking about, I know where he is actually. He's pretty close. Like, dude, the amount of times I wanted to slip in like a little like clever thing to be like,
Oh,
to be like,
so
oh,
I
he's
feel
closer than you
bad.
might think. Like,
That
I
was-
wanted to do something like that so badly.
Because he
Oh,
was so quiet, and there's like just no way he doesn't want to say at least something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want like me
You
as a
guys-
player. Oh, dude,
You guys just let me keep talking. I'm like, really? We're doing this?
we
I don't
trust
know.
you
I trusted you. I said
because
something.
I can't say anything, especially after
No.
they might think I'm him. It's like I can't be like, oh, it's not me. It's like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't say a word.
Yep. I do have to say, I do admire the self-restraint as a player for
Yeah,
you during
Jesus.
that
Yeah, I
story.
do respect that.
Like, honestly, for me, I would have just broken down into a super villain monologue. Like, yes, it was I the whole
Dude,
time.
dude, I had been
Andre.
planning what would happen if he found out. He was gonna be like, well, yeah, you got me, and he would put his loot down, take off the bandages in a super dramatic way, and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's me.
Now, quick question: do we want to embrace this and be like fully dicks out energy about this?
That would be so good.
I think we're getting a bit too big for our britches because some people are like, wow, y'all are strong. We're still like
Yeah, I know.
you know, we're not the best people.
Yeah,
You are level.
It's-
Like we're
It's
pretty
also
good.
important to
Yeah. You're really good, but there are definitely some people that could fuck you up.
yeah.
No,
Or,
so
you
you
know,
tried to kill the queen, which usually has like an army of some sorts and has like powers that we don't fully understand.
Well, she's not. To be clear, she's not a queen. She's
Yeah.
a governor queen,
Yeah.
kind of.
I'm sure she has enough connections to pull something together.
She definitely does.
Yeah.
You can have faith in that one.
We can't punch our way out of everything.
But
I don't know. She tried her best against me and lost.
I agree. That was so cringy.
that was just a
Calling
bad.
that
Okay, that is
That
what I
was
would.
a lot
That's an
of bad.
example of what I would call a bad matchup. That was just a bad matchup,
That was
and
so
like,
embarrassing.
and all her
Even
focus
then-
was on me.
That was
Not
so
only
embarrassing.
that, but she rolled 5 wisdom saving throws and fucked up
Yeah,
all
dude,
of
that
them.
was crazy.
That's like you're going up against the BBG. It's just nat ones on their side. It's like, come
Yeah.
on, bro. We've spent an entire campaign to go fuck up this guy, and he can't roll above 2. Like, please.
I don't care. I'm still counting that as one Mavis Queen 0.
I hear
Okay,
maybe it's
you know what?
celebrated.
That's fine. You can think
Yeah,
that.
that's
Just
fair.
don't say it out loud, please.
I won't unless. Okay.
Oh, that's so comforting.
I feel like that session was great. It was so destined to end up the way it ended because we kept
Like
making
just
mistakes.
the dancing on eggshells the entire time, and then
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, that was awesome.
Jumping
I-
around with Andrei. It was so good.
I honestly like felt with a politician with the way I was like, all right, how do I not answer this question but make them think I'm answering this
You
question?
were doing so well. His
Yeah.
name.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Went that entire time without rolling deception, except for that one instance.
Yeah,
Like,
you were
revealed his
really good at
identity.
avoiding that. You were really good at avoiding having to actually make those rolls.
Yeah, if we're gonna count half truths as deception rolls, I just gotta stop answering.
I mean, yes, deception isn't just lying.
Yeah.
Like,
I
deception
know.
isn't lying. There's a reason the skill is not called lies, lies, lies.
Yes, I understand.
Also, me as a players may not appreciate. Well, I kind of threw the little thing in there. It's like, yeah. So hey guys, Andrei kind of plans to die eventually. I was like, hey.
Yeah, no, we realized
about
that.
that.
and-
Hey guys, listen.
Yeah.
You could just
You
forget
don't
that.
think
You
owe or
know,
something.
you could just
You don't
forget that
think
little
at some
bit.
point I thought you were gonna. You don't think for one second I thought you weren't gonna bring up the idea of like giving up yourself so Mavis can get like the thing?
Well, he didn't plan to do that just yet. He planned to after Mavis was like all the curse stuff was solved. If it somehow miraculously was, he would just be like, all right, now I need to just turn myself in, and then I can just pay for my crimes.
Yeah.
The way that two of you are suicidal is
He's
somewhat
listen.
distressing.
He doesn't want to die, but he's like, I got it. Like, I feel like I owe the justice system something.
And
How does he
Mavis
expect
just doesn't believe she should be existing, and so far the universe has told her that.
Yep. Hey, one part of the universe has been very nice.
One part, yes, death.
Yeah. And with the top hat was like, yeah, you're cool, you can stay.
I feel like you just need like a Grandpa Rock. I think.
Yeah, he's really done you wonders. You're like, I think I can be better.
Yeah.
You should find a Grandpa Rock. That's a good idea.
Exactly. You just gotta fight a giant
No.
metal spider equivalent.
Instead, I have Famoose.
Okay, well, that's not great.
Yeah, that's it.
What are we gonna call the
Maniacal
younger
laughter.
version? Are we all just gonna refer to him as that, or do we have like a distinction?
In my brain, I call him Baby the Moose. But like,
Okay.
No, you can't do him like that. Oh my god,
the
baby.
Moose Junior.
Baby Diva, but it's fucking the moose.
Oh no.
You kill the moose and the young one pops out with a small gun.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of. So there's what is the thing called? It's you know fandom tropes, like the website.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they like any media, someone assigns like all the tropes that are present. They go through like the characters, the plot, whatever. Well, there's one called Draco in leather pants.
What?
Which is essentially how people are. I don't know if I'm reading it right, but I've always